cases, they would attach dye packs to battleship gun ammunition
Yeah.
to better tell where the shots are going.
Oh.
And like if let's say the shell just barely misses, well, guess what's gonna happen to the side of that ship? It's gonna have dye on it. It's gonna have color. So
Even the water plumes will erupt with with the dye pack. You'd
Oh,
see
shit.
the plume of water where the shell hit will erupt in different colors, so the gun crews know where they're hitting.
Yep, and they have a
Okay.
different color per gun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm ready whenever y'all are.
So all the gun crew had to do is look for their color.
Yeah.
So
All right. The
I'm
reason
at
I like
3.3.
Enduring
It's
Confrontation
gonna take
is
me a little while.
it gives a lot of money where it used to. At the very
It
least,
still
I
does.
ended up.
they've
At the very
tweaked
least,
they've tweaked it back up a little bit.
okay. I do
You
know
just got
whenever.
a 3.3, and that should be right where we're at.
Yeah, I'm at 3.3. Yeah. For my Italy. I
is
haven't
part-
used Italy at all. This is
I have
my
a
first
little bit. I wanted to try to get a couple of things. Try them out.
I know World War II Italy had good guns, bad ammunition.
Because of the powder quality. Right.
Mm-hmm. The guns were actually, the naval guns were actually better than the German naval guns. It's just the powder quality made sure that any gain they had was lost.
Wasn't there malfunctions because of it too?
I think so.
They probably had to clean the entire barrel after a shot or two.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't really know.
I don't know much about it. I just know that was a problem that they had, which makes me laugh.
I know from what I've read about bad powder quality issues historically, is that it would involve when like misfires where it wouldn't like go off the way it's supposed to, so they'd have to hit other things like that. Because like that would sometimes happen in like there's other examples of that. Don't know if it would apply here. So that's where I'm drawing my ideas from.
It's gonna take. It may actually not take as long because we're so low, but I don't know.
Well, I can say there are people queuing. We'll give it another minute and a half to try arcade. That sound.
Yeah, there isn't much difference between God.
Oh, nice.
Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got in that quick, huh? I hope things fix. Uh-oh.
All right, is there any particular place I should spawn or anything? Hello.
Hello.
Is there any particular spot that I should spawn in? Or like, what should I?
I have no idea. I am going to have a lot of trouble.
Should I limit my ammo or anything?
You should spawn where Seth did. You see the green
no,
marker?
don't limit your ammo. If you get hit in the ammunition, it's over anyways.
Okay.
Now you can still section off which ammo, how much is a bitch, but I agree with Seth. Don't bother.
Yeah, your ammunition is armored heavily, and if that gets something happens to that.
Oh yeah, this is the one where I have like 50 mines on it.
Oh god.
One of the things I wanted to do with this is go into this ain't the only ship with mines on it, obviously. But, defending a point in Enduring Confrontation and set up a minefield. I did that one time. It worked out alright. I've always wanted to do it again.
Please, 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 please. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, that.
Round ahoy, Seth.
I know. What I did was I accidentally was messing with my resolution.
Oh,
And
the graphics setting.
yes. and I hit apply, and now I am regretting everything because I only see like 1/10 of the screen.
Well, fix it now. Fix it now. You're good.
Even the options is womped out. I was hoping setting it to windowed would fix things.
Well, usually it gives you a pop-up to accept. If you hit escape, then it'll reset it. Unless you click accept without thinking.
That is where the funny part comes in.
I got it! Oh wait, no, that's a PT boat.
And that's where the super fun part comes in. When it happened right about the time that we got into the match. Oh, no end of troubles for me.
I'm on fire.
I'm on fire.
No, I'm on fire.
I might be able to fix something if I just do. Come on. All I gotta do is maybe if I.
My front gun's...
What happens if I just hit that? Oopsie, my game crashed.
Okay, great. Got your... Seth, you might haven't opened the config file. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I was changing it to the correct resolution.
I know, I'm just saying...
I fixed it. I know how I fixed it too. The game crashed. Not really, I crashed it for it, but you know. Gotta fix your problem somehow, right, Q? Hopefully the sudden end will pop me back into the match because
I'm trying to give you some smoke cover, Grady.
You're trying to give me some what?
Smoke cover.
yes, I would like to return to the game. Hey, guess what?
I know, I saw you. You're still in your ship.
Mm-hmm. Now I gotta just do
I
back.
forgot to launch off torpedoes.
There we go.
I had alt tab for a second.
Oh well, rip that, you guys' dreams. I am in an unfortunate spot. A bother. Hey, you piece of. Now.
That looks like an armed merchant ship. It's French! No fucking wonder. This French ship looks like it's an armored merchant ship.
It
Not
could
armored,
be.
but armed.
It could be. But that sounds more like a German thing. As you know, the Germans are very,
Well, British
And-
and US started having them. This is different. This is a French. It looks like an old, like, World War I merchant.
and we'll learn.
Oh, it's kind of big.
But it's dead now. Did you make sure that your secondaries are on automatic?
Yeah, I thought it was weird that his weren't shooting.
Who's mine?
Yes.
Yeah,
Have you hit anything?
I've never had automatic. I mean, I got a hit on like a ship once or twice. Yeah, I'm dead.
I didn't see your secondaries ever go on.
Neither did I.
You need to turn them on or set it or go into your options and make sure it's set to
I don't know how to do that.
be on. Use E. And you see on the bottom screen will show some info.
Wait, I couldn't hear anything you just said.
Oh, and
You hit E, and at the bottom it should show you information coinciding with the key.
Okay.
one of the more terrifying things about
And then after this, go into your options and set it up.
in
where
naval
you can-
battles is
Well, that's
this
a big ass plane. That's like
Oh,
a B-25 or something.
but he's screwed then. Big planes generally get yep. There you got. He just
dropped
got
it-
hit.
He dropped his bombs on somebody.
Probably me, but oh wait a minute, is he ally or enemy?
It's enemy.
Oh well, he probably just got hurt because I just got a severe damage warning off hitting someone. Oh, I got a kill count for
There's a-
severely
there's a-
damaged.
There's a Japanese torpedo fighter coming in. I think it's Japanese.
Where's the fighter at? I'm still watching y'all.
You still have 3 spawns. You know that, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah, everybody gets 3 spawns.
I only have the option to return to the hangar. I only have one ship though.
That's probably maybe
Nope.
it's because you didn't do anything.
No, the reserve ship gets 3 spawns, and you always get 3 spawns.
I'm not on the reserve ship. though.
Respawns are constant, but
The reserve destroyer.
yeah, the reserve destroyer gets 3 spawns, regardless.
Except I wasn't using the reserve destroyer.
Oh well, why didn't you bring a reserve destroyer?
Because I didn't think about it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, bring your reserve destroyer next time.
You gotta
Okay.
assume that he don't know anything.
Yeah, the reserve destroyer gets 3 no matter what.
Yeah, I play air and during confrontation pretty much only.
You see how my other guns are going off besides my main guns? The secondary and AA guns, when you hit E, you can shift which targets they prioritize, or they prioritize both ships and and
Whoever this jerk in front of me is that just pops smoke, I hate him.
wonder who that was.
I don't know who he was, but I'm pretty sure he's on fire. His ammo just went up in fire smoke.
Yeah,
He probably wouldn't have died if he didn't pop smoke.
I know. Well aware. However, on the bright side, I could have brought the P-108 with the massive 102mm cannon for an anti-naval ship cannon bomber thing, but I'm gonna bring this. Who are you spectating, Gray?
You.
No pressure, huh?
Yeah, no pressure.
Dude,
You
I am
actually look like you're
beyond
about to hit
rusty.
the cliff, but
I am beyond rusty.
I'm gonna shit on you so hard if you fuck this up.
Dude, what up? I'm just in a dinky little heavy fight.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm finally in doing what I would do best. Oh my gosh! Whoever
Oh, my
just-
controls! Ugh!
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, bomb skipped on him. But I fucked up
You got one
because
engine. You can make it.
I clicked to fire my guns, And guess what? I had to rebind what constituted my primary fire for simulator, so my guns didn't work.
Nah, strafing's for the birds anyways. Well, at this VR, no, it's not, but normally it is.
Well, it helps especially with
Now, what's more terrifying is flying with against World War II era ships. That is
yeah.
that is
It takes a lot
death.
of skill. It takes a lot of skill to dodge all that.
Just imagine.
I got pretty good at it for a bit, but I'm way out of practice.
Then try against like
Hey, Gray, you think I could feather that prop on my right engine?
You think you could what?
Think I could feather that prop?
What does that mean?
It's, oh, it's when the prop rotates to create a narrow edge to make less resistance. Look at the propeller; it's all bent out of hell. I can't feather that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah.
It hit the mast of the guy's ship.
I thought it was so you had a bomb that went
panicked
like it had
because I
glitched
couldn't
above
shoot.
you.
Nah, what happened was I panicked because I realized I couldn't fire, and I ended up getting distracted by that. So I overcommitted to passing over the guy, and I tried to avoid it, and then I hit it anyway
Yeah. So where are you even going right now?
to the airfield.
There's an airfield. I'm looking at the TAC map. I don't see one.
I don't know what to tell you. Just trust me.
Okay.
There's 2 landing strips, one in the water next to the airfield, and then there's the airfield.
it only shows up to the air guys.
Ah.
You don't really get to see it in the actual attack map.
It's kind of like with ground battles. You won't see it unless you have an air vehicle select. I know part of the reason why he couldn't respond again was because he didn't have. And if we go to the main menu, Seth, let's set him up with the secondaries, because he could have got some of those PT boats out. PT boats are kind of interesting because there's a bit of a cat and mouse. But I've seen this guy.
I mean, I might get a PT boat. I might go do that.
I've seen this guy in naval during confrontation realistic, and he had the highest kills on the entire team. That's all he was using was a PT boat. He'd sneak up on distracted battleships and stuff and like torpedo them.
Yeah, the torpedoes are the great equalizer. Oh,
Yeah.
you're a scary battleship, but you're distracted against another battleship, and this destroyer just snuck up on you, and now you're regretting your life decisions as you're going down. We're probably gonna win. I am still bad on. No, at least I'm not last. I think I'm doing fairly well, just despite what I had to do. I feel in danger. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see.
Guy in the chat's living in imagination land. He said Arcade Battle was so good, it had the same aiming and stuff as realistic. It's like, no, it didn't. Arcade Battle in Snavel has always had more assistance. Every arcade game mode has section has its aim assist, has its thing that helps you aim better than otherwise, because you get more information and stuff. Hey, I unlocked a rudder.
I only have 2 things left to research.
Yeah, I unlocked like 2 things.
What's honestly funny is you could take someone like him and put him in a high BR bracket or
And it'll be
naval.
about the same.
Be about the same, except for
Except for
you'd
now
have,
there'll be battleships showing up.
yeah, I mean, but battleships generally don't pick on the small guys unless.
To be honest with you, it was a lot of fun. Just hiding around the corner in a PQ boat or something, and then torpedoing the heavy cruisers and stuff that go by.
It can be funny. I don't feel
Okay,
like putting them.
I just unlocked a 4.0 ship. I just need to get that. I need 8,000 more RP, and then I'll have a 4.7.
Let's go to your options real quick.
Okay.
Naval battle settings.
Naval battle settings.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so here it says default target type for AI gunners.
It's set to all targets.
Okay, good. And then just look at whatever options are there and decide.
Yeah, so everything is checked on except for realistic aiming, and then my depth charge activation time is 3 seconds.
Depth charges are useless right now, really.
But it says save selected AI gunner modes. Set that to no.
Save selected AI gunner modes.
Mm-hmm. What probably happened is you turned your AI off a long time ago, and it saved it, and it just kept it off.
Okay.
So it said that it's always have that on no, where it doesn't
Let's
save it.
see. Aviation. Let me see. Is there a bomber at 4.0 that I could use?
Probably. I wouldn't worry about it.
You get to bring 2 BR in during confrontation. You get 2 BR brackets higher.
2 BR brackets higher?
For your naval airplane.
No, so I can't do EC yet, I don't think.
I
Can
know. No. I was just saying whenever you get there.
There's a restriction on how far separated the planes can be from the ships with BR.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. So
they
for
started
realistic...
implementing that because people started bringing like. Well, anyways.
What?
They started getting a little crazy. So, but we don't know. We're not sure what it is for regular naval. That's why Seth was using his experience reference.
You want to see how he'll do in a big battle?
What do you mean? That's up to him, but we should let him have a regular one first at this BR, and then we'll. And then we'll ask
what do you
him.
mean big battle?
Oh.
7.0.
I mean, I don't have a 7.0 ship.
You don't need to.
No, you don't need to. You'll see it at that you'll see naval guns are naval guns basically.
Well,
you're not going to be able
naval
to
armor is not always naval armor. Fuck off.
You will be able to punch holes through other destroyers though.
yeah.
But don't worry about it yet. Heck,
Okay.
here's the funny part. A PT boat's machine guns, it could do some devastating work on a destroyer. You could rake the deck.
It does. You could fuck a lot of destroyers have open case they're open casemates, and you could just rake the gunner crew.
Yeah. Q, check out my preset.
And you can rake
right
the
now.
bridge crew too, because the superstructure has like no protection.
This is what I'm going into the next battle with. Check it out. You can see it. You have
You're
a
bringing an LVT.
Mm-hmm.
The hell?
I sure am.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
But it is interesting, especially with early destroyers. But The problem with World War II and naval battles is you had stuff even from like World War One still fighting. That's the complicated thing about comparing World War II battles.
Yeah, it's because ships took so long to build and so much resources. You want to keep them in service for as long as you can.
Yeah. A lot of the battleships that you see at 7 and 70 are pre World War II, and some of them just got upgunned or refitted a little. And well, U.S. is one of the only exceptions. They started
Also,
replacing that quick, but you know what I mean.
also with your destroyers, you still have torpedoes, which make battleships very sad when they hit.
Yeah.
You have to set your depth stroke to depth stroke 3 though, because if you set the depth stroke 1, you're
Step stroke 4.
yeah, depth stroke 4.
It's
Because if
basically
you,
like 3 point something, and it rounds up to 4.
because if you don't do that, then your ship, your ship gets very the enemy ship that you hit, it doesn't get very sad. He
You want
just
the
laughs
torpedo
at
to
you.
blow up underneath the ship, and that's what it does. And then it bypasses battleship armor. It bypasses the battleship armor. That. Which one are you spawning with first? The PT boat.
I've got a
or
PT, but War Thunder just froze.
Uh-oh.
Probably low.
Why does that ship have that? Oh boy. That looks more like a... I don't like how that looks.
Which one did you spawn at, Gray? Oh, I guess it doesn't let you. There you are. I'll try to spawn behind you. There we go. I'm behind you.
I'm in a goddamn PT6, bro. I'm cooked.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
This is a 1.0.
That
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
mean...
Yeah, but
Here's the fun thing about a PT boat. You're pretty fast. And the hang time on shells is a real thing.
remember how I said I hung around a corner and destroyed some people? This was one of the maps I did that on. They're coming
Yeah,
to me.
once-
They're trying to shoot at that other guy. Get away. Gray, get away from that other guy.
Yeah, well, I'm trying, but he keeps fucking ramming me.
No, he
Like a
just
bitch.
Fucking shoot his ass.
well, he just wants to show you how boats are made.
See, the thing about naval battles is it's like, yes, naval armor is a thing, but there's different factors involved in just with tanks. Because, for example, let's say I'm fighting a battleship. Let's say I'm using HE. Well, guess what? That battleship's going to start catching on fire.
But he's also just gonna be, his armor's gonna be shrugging everything off. But he will be on fire.
Yep. And you can eventually just kill him from attrition. You'll start burning crew off to keep putting the fire out. If you don't put the fire out, that fire spreads. And guess what? That
Bro.
fire can spread to ammo.
Why the hell are
ammo.
my torpedoes behind me?
I don't like how this is going for me. I also don't like how that ship is here.
He's shooting at me, Seth. I'm raking his crew off the deck, and I'm doing some damage to his torpedo. Someone else shooting at him. I gotta go get some more torpedoes.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, I got his ammunition hoists.
Anyways, naval combat's a bit more complicated. Because, like, yeah, you have physics and all these other things, but now there's a few other things involved.
Yeah.
Like the torpedo thing is one factor. But there's some other factors too, like HE shells, setting fires.
Trying to make him sink.
Yeah.
The fact that if he loses a certain amount of crew, he's gonna plunge into the ocean like no one's business.
Yeah. Once they get below 10 crew, they're pretty much abandoning shit at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
What?
Come with us to the right.
Whoa.
Come this way. You want me to put down a smoke screen for you?
Yeah, please.
Hello, friends.
My battle bridge got destroyed. I think I need to repair.
Yeah, just stick with me. If we stick together, we can help each other repair. It does it automatically. You gotta be close. I'll slow down for you.
Hang on, I'm trying to shoot these guys as well.
What the fuck is that? Oh. I know. Yeah. It's kind of a different.
Yay!
It's
Let's
kind of a
fucking
different.
go.
It's kind of a different playing field when you're playing at this battle versus during confrontation. Look at his teammate. He put that ship in reverse. See the one coming around the corner that was following that guy? He saw him blow up, and now he put the ship in reverse. He getting out of here. I would too. Shit. He shouldn't have been pushing this far ahead this early anyway. Should have known better. Also, your strategy and tactics for ships have to be like planned in advance. Like, let's say you're predicting that the guy will shoot, you kind of have to like pre-do things, if that makes sense. Pre-turn,
Yeah.
etc. You have to think two steps ahead of anything that you plan to do. And depending on how fast you're going and your throttle and stuff like that can affect how fast or slow you can turn in your turning circle.
Yeah.
Also, well, like normal ammo makes a big difference.
Yeah, fires will spread to other compartments eventually. Depending on where it's at. If it's a compartment with a bulkhead, it's probably not going to spread. But,
Yeah.
But if it's like on a deck to where it's like above ammo and stuff, there's a good chance that fire will spread down the turret into the ammo elevator and ignite the ammunition. Make sure you hit Q to where you can select the individual torpedo and then target the guy and see if it'll give you some lead information. There's one coming around the
Okay.
corner right in front of you, so get ready.
Wait, you know where I'm at?
Yes. There's
Oh,
one in
shit.
front of you. Fire and
Where?
then turn off. Front left.
Front left.
Yellow mark.
I see the cruiser. Okay, cool.
It's a light cruiser, it looks like. Yeah, just launched a torpedo. Oh, there's another one coming onto your front left too.
Yeah,
That
I
looks
see
German.
him.
Oh, yep. See, it's German. I knew it. I saw that bow and I immediately knew. If you're gonna drop your
heck.
torpedo, you do it and then you split off because the secondaries will go crazy.
Dead. Shoot. This is not going to end well from. Okay, I can see the enemy torpedoes. Good. This has went from something leisurely to me being panicked.
Usually. Yeah, that's about right. Got a bomber coming in after you said.
That's not going to get me.
I think he had a torpedo, so you better watch out.
I'm dead.
I'm out of the game now.
How are you out of the game?
That fucking suck.
But you should have 3 spawns.
I did. I spawned 3 times.
Oh.
Yeah, he's good. He's You watching me?
Oh,
Where's my
that.
guns
Oh,
aiming
that
up?
guy's. No. Okay.
He's
I'm gonna be
launching
fine.
torpedoes after you, Seth. Better turn to the right.
Who's launching torpedoes at me?
The guy in front of you. He just launched 4 of them. Turn right.
I don't care about that. There's this big ship right here in front of
And
me
he's
that's
going
gonna.
faster than you.
And I'm moving forward. Don't worry. They'll probably miss. I don't see anything. I'm probably within arming distance. Outside of arming distance, anyways.
Nah, you was outside of our meeting. Just before we got that bit.
I was panicking about another guy that launched his torpedoes at me for the longest time. Oh, I'm gonna hit the odd
See
one.
those explosions in front of me, Gray? That's somebody's torpedoes hitting that reef.
I might have accidentally hit back to hangar, so I am not watching.
Oh, I was showing you some stuff. And try to show you some.
Where am I now? That ain't bad.
I'm gonna help capture B for the point.
Yeah, I am too.
I need to slow down because my turning circle is wide. And then I'm gonna throttle back up. Oh yeah, when you're adjusting your speed, that also takes time.
ET boat. An RPT boat is thinking he's helping.
I'm going to test fly some stuff. Just invite me back to the squad when y'all are ready for next.
Just out of curiosity, what are you having trouble with?
Everything. I hate naval.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I've never been good at naval.
I'm fairly good at it if you need questions.
I mean, I'm not patient enough to play naval, if that makes sense.
It's
Speaking naval.
you
Those
you
are
can
law.
do. I don't generally play patiently in naval either.
Yeah.
I'll charge.
That's
I
better at
can-
naval than I am, by the way.
I generally charge headlong into it. And
Okay.
it's not as as long as you can start hitting, you can really start pushing.
Yeah, you start gaining the advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maneuvering to avoid hits and stuff at once.
And then as you get like further down the tech trees, especially the destroyers will start shooting like funny machine guns.
Yeah.
And then you start getting
There's some more planes coming. They're gonna be cool. Damn it, why am I starting to see that? They're gonna be caught on fire and they're gonna cook out their engine.
that's generally how this will go, is especially if you're in a PT boat, you can make things happen very quick.
However, my advice if you want to get a 4-7 quickly is just stick to spawning in destroyers.
Yeah, destroyers always favor the crazy.
Yeah.
So just think crazy.
Seth
What
said
is
in
the-
real life they hired the crazies.
Yeah, they put
Charge
the
up
craziest.
enemy.
Yeah.
You know, if you drop
Seth,
a
that
bomb at
Japanese is
Mach
dropping
0.
torpedoes after you.
I know.
You know, if you drop a 2,000-pound bomb at Mach 0.9 into the side of a ship, it just
It'll
passes right
penetrate.
through. But if you drop a bomb on the back of the ship, it'll enter, and it'll lodge itself in the middle and then explode.
It's because there's a lot more stuff in the way.
Yep.
In a destroyer, it's most likely that you would hit a destroyer. It went in one end and out the other because it penetrated.
Yeah. I always have a bomb fuse. I've got like a 0.5.
Well, I just lost all my crew. Boop.
Oh, Seth!
3 kills.
Oh, hey, Q. You were talking about the F-20 a little while ago, right?
No.
I
did
thought
talk
you
about
asked me
it.
if it was like worth it to purchase.
I talked about it like a few weeks ago. I looked up
With me.
I looked up on it about what the real life one was able to do,
Yeah.
and I heard that
So, I'll
it
tell
seems like
you-
it's really good. It's like an advanced F5, which is really cool.
Yeah. Well, so this thing, its bombs don't have speed limits, so you can drop as fast as the plane can fly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It doesn't have track while scan though, but the real one did.
The real one did, yes, but I mean,
Unless
with the
the-
way
unless-
that you're gonna,
Unless the real one that was presented in the presentation was actually a variant, then that would.
Oh, Q, did you tell him what I did?
Because I'm not sure which F20 variant was done in the presentation.
With that
well, they
funny
only
thing.
had 3 F-20s, and I'm pretty sure they were all A variant.
You never know.
That funny
Boom.
thing. Okay.
Wait, what'd you do?
Wait. Oh, the fun. Q, remember the funny thing I did during confrontation with the plane?
Which one? We did a lot of funny stuff.
The guy kept spawning in a battleship that didn't have anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah, that happened like 3 separate times.
To the same guy.
All right, we're out of the battle now.
Okay.
He literally just kept spawning in the same
User
exact ship
disconnected from your channel.
and getting hit with bombs.
Yeah, this guy was spawning in a battleship that didn't have. It was like an early World War I battleship, so it barely had any anti-air.
Oh.
And Seth just kept dive bombing on him and sinking him.
Bro,
Yeah,
I would
Seth
fucking love to take the Ju-87 into one of these battles.
Seth would bomb him in the right spot where it would detonate his ammo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had 2,000-pound bombs though, but yeah, it
I'm
was
sending you an
funny.
invite.
Okay.
Every time he just spawn, and then I'd be back because I
But
just.
yeah, if you want to get the 4-7 quickly, I recommend don't use the PT boat. Just use the destroyer,
Okay, bet.
especially the reserve one.
Well, so I have a 4.0 that's got a 5-inch cannon on it, and I like that a lot. I got that. My highest score was from that.
That's what Seth was using at one point at the end there.
Let me see here. Oh, right, Sumner. Can I make a cheap? I mean, it could be crazy.
But yeah, that was great. Seth's telling the truth. I got it on camera too. I uploaded it. of Seth doing that.
Hell yeah.
It
Hey,
happened.
I know Q, I think you and I talked about this.
He spawned in that ship like 4 times and Seth bombed him each time.
Do y'all own the Division 2 from the Tom Clancy universe?
I do.
You do?
Not
I'm
installed,
probably
though.
going to be playing it tonight, streaming with my friend. Do you
It's
want to
not
hop on later?
installed, though. I have to download it.
You don't have storage?
I have storage.
Oh.
I originally played it like years ago when I was on a laptop. And I just never re-downloaded it because the only reason why I got it was to play with Nordic.
Oh.
And we stopped playing it. Also, I moved like 4 times since then.
What are you're using the Sumner, right?
He's
Using the
talking
what?
to you.
I have the USS Barker, the
Litchfield.
Litchfield, and the
Elwyn.
Elwyn.
I'm sorry, man. I was trying to help you.
Yeah, thank you. I can't fucking pronounce this shit.
Okay. All right, that's fine. We're
I
playing
just took
for.
a look at it and kind of just figured it out.
All right, so you're okay.
I don't know anything about any of these ships. I think a lot
That's
of them
fine.
are just variants of the mass-produced destroyer.
Clemson, Sumner, Fletcher, Farragut. No, that some of them aren't.
He's only got 4.0
Litchfield is
right now.
Clemson, and Barker is Clemson. Odwin is Farragut. Yeah, but 4.7 is close enough. Plus, I've already been seeing 4.7s fight against us. I know I knew I was panicking when I saw a certain ship. Why are we at 13.0? I blame Q.
So when you queue up for naval realistic battles, the BR that you queue at,
Yeah.
is based off of the ships.
Okay.
So you know how like in ground realistic, it's based off the planes and the tanks.
Yeah.
Well, in Navy, it's based off the ships, and you're not allowed to bring certain planes up to a certain battle rating of your highest BR ship.
Okay. Okay, bet.
So if you have like a 9.0 plane, and you only have a 4.0 ship, you're not in a way you're gonna bring that.
Is there any
not gonna let you.
bracket? Is there any bracket of naval that I could bring my F-15 to?
No.
Not right now, no.
No. Fuck.
Yeah,
They're
wouldn't be too nice to the
they're not
poor
even
little
out of-
battleships.
Yeah, they're not even into Cold War yet. With Navy.
No, and you wouldn't even be able to bring your battleships into that. It would all go back down to destroyers.
But we could fuck around and custom battle with that. But otherwise,
Yeah.
unless it's like a special event.
There was the special event with the submarines. That was funny.
Yeah, they had two modern submarine events, and then they had a World War II submarine event. They're planning on adding submarines, and they're doing some testing before World War II.
What are you going again? Are you going in the Alwyn or the Barker?
I'll win.
Alwyn, okay.
And where do I spawn?
Let's
Heavy
spawn north.
fleet? North? Light fleet
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I didn't spawn in Light Fleet. Oh, let's see. Okay. I decided just to spawn in the same ship you did.
Well, Seth switched to 4.7, and so did I.
Yeah, I did.
I've got the BF-109Z. I've got the gigantic heavy barge. Remember when I was using that to shoot at battleships, Seth?
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually working out pretty well, and I got you to tow me to the side of the map. Remember that, Seth, in those big ring battles?
Mm-hmm. I really don't. Well, you can start shooting now, but
I brought the Focke-Wulf. Oh, I have a version of the Focke-Wulf that has a torpedo strapped to it. I should have brought that, maybe. Oh well. Anyway.
So
and I brought the 262, but that's mainly for Navy.
If you're shooting at people straight on, shoot slightly to the side, like slightly to the right.
Okay, so Seth, it says the aircraft has to be you cannot bring aircraft that are 0.6 higher than the maximum battle rating of the main ship you have. And this move.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Also, yeah. Also, you constantly want to reacquire the target because you're gonna lose range.
Yeah.
Do you what did you say it was for naval enduring confrontation, Seth? Was it 1.0 battle rating difference or 8?
What? 1 or 2 or 1.5 maybe.
Well, this is a frigate I'm using right here. It has anti-submarine rockets and torpedoes. It also has a radar targeting rig. So I can lock onto naval. I can also lock onto planes and use airburst.
One of the neater things the U.S.
I can use
Navy.
HEVT rounds.
Yeah, one of the neater things you'll notice with American ships is later they'll start getting VT fuses,
Okay.
which are it makes the life of anyone in the air a living nightmare. VT
They're
fuses
basically
are
proxy
radar,
fuses.
yeah, radar proxy fuses.
Okay.
If the shell gets close to the plane, it explodes, and well,
Check this out. These are auto cannons. Kind of.
also you kind of want to fire those at. You're not supposed to, but you're not supposed to in real life, but in the game, it is quite useful to. I'm gonna be. I'm going to die.
Oh shit.
Yes, I'm going to die.
Yeah, Seth's got like 2 or 3 guys pounding it.
Oh, I'm sure he enjoys that.
I'm not Q. I'm sinking. Goodbye, cruel world. At least I hit the guy that did it. Fletcher or Parker or maybe Sumner.
Hey, Gray, you might want to turn around. We're about to come face first into a large amount of enemy ships.
You
Okay.
could do that, or you could bravely boldly go into the enemy ships. You will sink,
You can
but you
torpedo
might
them.
be able to take a couple of them with you.
Maybe.
It's an option. I mean, is it a good option? Sometimes. You could get lucky and hit something that was very important in one of his ships. And they get very sad whenever you hit something that was important. I'd get sad.
So whenever you have cannons that fire quickly on ships, you have an overheat indicator.
Oh.
So you have to manage the heat gun or cause issues. Yeah, because a lot of these cannons that fire quickly have auto loaders. So you could have long-term sustained fire.
Yo, what the fuck?
What?
Just out of
got your
nowhere, I blew
ammo.
up. Like I'd taken no damage, and then out of nowhere, I just
The
got
ammo
blown up.
racked you. Look at the kill indicator. It's ammo with an explosion symbol.
Yeah, remember when I said they can hit you in very... You probably got plunge fired, I'm gonna be honest. Would I be right?
Well, maybe. I mean, if they stayed all the way back at spawn, could have gotten some. There's a plane
Right. So which
coming.
one's best, base fuse, common, or just a Mark 15?
What? Is it torpedo?
No, for 102 millimeter gun, 4-inch.
You want a mixture of armor piercing and a
I gotta smoke myself. There's like 3 dudes focusing on me.
what you want is a mixture of armor piercing and high explosive. Basically an even mixture, because armor piercing fairly good against most things.
Ah, I'm fucked. Damn it, I
but
wanted to shoot down that plane that was coming too.
but sometimes you need HE to send a message, and the message is I like fire. Generally, my whole motto is I'm gonna hit you with armor piercing, and to the point where I realize armor piercing is pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah, having armor piercing in a destroyer, if it's like if it's a decent caliber, is actually a boon. So if you have the option to bring AP, Just have a few extra on hand.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you start getting armor piercing, you'll start noticing that
That
you're hitting.
That Italian RN Dardo, that's a reserve destroyer, has the option of armor piercing.
Yeah, always bring armor piercing, but some other stuff is always nice.
Yeah, the reserve for destroyer starts at 3.3.
And occasionally, whenever you see the fused shells, that's really good against using your main guns against the aircraft.
Yeah, there's several guns that are small enough for dual purpose.
A lot of the destroyer guns are capable of multi-rolling.
Pretty much.
And eventually, when you get more, I got that guy. Yeah.
Set to the front right, there's a guy coming in broadside. And you too, Gray, if you want to look at him.
Bro, no matter how fucking low I aim, I keep overshooting this dude.
Re-aim, I mean, reacquire the target. And
Middle mouse click to reselect him. You should be able. There's like a kilometer underneath your mouse crosshair.
Yeah, no, I can see it. Yeah.
That's the range you're supposedly aiming at.
this is how I like to do this. You'll get a feel for it eventually, but I don't know how to describe it. You just start knowing, is how I like to say it. Like, if you're always like underdoing it, start walking your shells.
Like if it's short, you can do an adjustment.
Yeah.
You can use the tilde key on your keyboard. That's the one next to 1 for the default, and that's called range shotting. It'll fire one of your barrels, and you can see where it lands the tester.
And whenever you start getting a rapid fire destroyers, like I'm in, things start getting funny because you'll just start walking your shells rapidly. You'll have him in your sights relatively quickly.
Yeah.
You're fairly close to it.
We need to make sure he has a keybind so that he can adjust his range quickly.
Yeah, I use my numpad, but I could also see scroll wheel doing it too.
I use scroll wheel, but we'll have to see what he's. Anyways, the goal isn't always to kill them. You get rewarded for your damage to ships more so than whether or not you get a kill. Getting assist in a lot, like the person that got the kill but did little damage gets less than the guy that did most of the damage. That makes sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
So you getting all that damage and an assist, you're sitting on gold. You're sitting on money right there.
Yeah.
So, either way, everybody benefits from it in some degree. A dive bomber. He's trying his best. Oh, that's a classic Avenger. No, it's not. That's some Australian.
Where's he at?
He's falling apart. His wings just got blown. And he's going. Your AI, I think, we're shooting at it too.
Mine were. I know. I heard it.
So I see my targeting. I have my targeting on. It's not doing anything.
Yeah, that's the hardest part in this boats I've found for people. It's hitting.
What do you mean by targeting is on? You mean your secondaries?
Yeah, like automatically shooting at whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they'll generally always miss, but
there are buttons for prioritizing which does which that you can find. Like for me, I have X 1, 2, and 3. 1 is for main guns, 2 is for secondary, and 3 is for the AA. And if I target something and then do that, they'll prioritize only that until it's dead, or you undo it.
Yeah.
You undo it by doing the same thing. The toggle. So just so you know, if you're trying to do a quick reverse of direction, it's faster just to keep going flank speed and just turn than it is to pop it in reverse.
Yeah. Okay, bet.
Yeah, because when you're reversing, they gotta slow down the ship before they can reverse the engines. Then they reverse the engines, and you're basically a sitting duck. You go a lot slower in reverse than you do. Basically, tank logic. Now, you don't. Now the ship itself doesn't have to come to a full stop for the engines to be in reverse, but the engines do need to wind down, so it still takes time. You know?
Yeah.
That they're a big chunk of metal spinning. It's gonna take time.
Yeah, there's several of them moving down this way, Seth. Gray?
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing good. You're going back. Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna need to get some space because there's some dudes from the south towards sea, out into the water, open water, coming in, and they're bad dudes. One of them is a cruiser. There's a destroyer. Anyways, it's a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I don't believe in trouble. I'm gonna stay here until I die.
Oh.
After this, let's go into your controls and see if we can set up a good keybind for you to adjust your range. Okay.
I'm
killed
good
that
on
guy.
that. I'm good on that.
Oh, what do you use, Scroll wheel?
No, dude, I'm good on my range. Like, I'm chilling.
Okay.
I don't need to be a pro at this.
Yeah, but it'll be important because, like, if they're coming towards you, you'll need to adjust your range like 0.10 difference if they're coming towards or away from you.
Oh, really? I could bring
It's
this.
not about being a pro. It's just about making sure you can set your range and hit them.
That'd be
Yeah.
funny. I like funny.
Hey, you survived though.
I did. Only died
That's good
once.
for the win.
You get anyone?
I think I got an assist.
That's good. Where did I stand on this? I don't
did
think
the
I did so
best.
good.
You're
I
number
didn't
2.
do. Yeah.
Seth, you did better. You did on both teams, Seth. You're in the top 3.
I got 13th place. That's better than all of y'all.
Wait.
Because 13 is higher than 1, 2, and 3. So.
Well, I did start off with an autocannon ship. I started off with the Lubag, which is
Oh, I suck at this.
yeah. But but see, the thing is once we get into a during confrontation, it's like a completely different situation. Kind of like how air sim is different from realistic.
Is
It's
it?
way less. Yeah, it's way more structured and less chaotic. Right, Seth?
It can be.
Well, my point still stands. Like, I'm just referring to, like, generally from when you start. Like, obviously, if you're in the middle of, like, a brawl or whatever, it's gonna be chaotic. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, there's stuff leading up to it. You're not just, like, right up in the middle of everything. It's not as a tight space.
So for 700 golden eagles, I'd be able to immediately upgrade to 4.7.
I wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't have the GE for it, but I also don't have the like. I don't know. I made 700 research points, and then I realized I'm researching the wrong fucking ship. So
If you're gonna spend eagles, you might as well just get the USS Moffat.
yeah.
Yeah,
No point
Moffat.
spending eagles to do a
I
tech
don't want to
tree.
put time into fucking naval.
Then don't. We'll just do another round and then you get 4-7 by then.
No, I've got near 8,000 RP I need to get for the 4.7.
What settings do you have for your? guns.
The defaults.
Yeah, they're naval.
Yeah, they're all default
I don't remember what the
weaponry. So firing is left click. So like primary weapon or secondary weapon is Alt 1 or Alt 2, and then anti-aircraft weapons are Alt 3. Ranging shot is left control click.
Oh, did you change that, or is that the default?
That's default.
Oh, okay. Then I'm the one that changed it.
Turret ranging shot and main auxiliary caliber shooting with one button are set to yes. Launch torpedoes is space. Depth charges and mines are left control. Mortars are.
You should turn that off. The main and auxiliary caliber with one button. Set that to no.
Main and auxiliary caliber. What does that mean?
You want to tell him, Seth? I'm not sure how to describe it.
So a lot of okay, so your main caliber are the big guns, and your sub calibers are the slight, let's say, main caliber 20s, and then machine guns.
Okay.
So you can actually switch those to on the fly. I think it's like Alt 1, Alt 2, and Alt 3.
Yeah.
Will move you to your next calibers.
Okay.
If you ever wanted to take control of your AA because you thought it'd be funny to shoot someone down.
Yeah. Okay. I'm also gonna go ahead and just say fuck it and activate a RP booster.
So basically, you want that off because whenever you're aiming your main guns, it's aiming all the other guns with it, and you don't want that. You want them to aim independently.
Oh.
That's why you want that to say no.
Okay.
He's talking about the primary and auxiliary with one button, Seth.
Yeah, I have that on, but that's because I'm in a battleship, which
Yo, why are we at 7.0?
That's because of Q and his jets.
No, I switched to America to look at the tech tree. Anyways, so for me, on the top of the naval, I have there was a setting there under miscellaneous called mouse wheel naval. I have it set to distance correction, and I have it the multiplier set to 50%, and I scroll that to adjust my range. That might come in handy if you try that, maybe. Seth uses numpad, he says, but I don't know what he uses.
Yeah. 5 is recenter. 8 is going long. 2 is going short. 6 is leading, and 4 is not leading. Reverse leading.
I might try that out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I got 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm pretty much brain dead. Like when we go into these matches, I'm just gonna shoot shit.
That's what I recommend. Like I said, just if you miss, then just adjust.
Yeah.
And if you hit, then minor adjustments based on monkey brain movement. That sound good?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, is he coming closer? Then I, aim slightly closer my next rounds. Is he going away? And then I shoot a little further.
We could try to do light fleet number 2. What do you think, Seth?
Oh shit! I forgot to do that.
Well, oh, he's all the way in the back. I'll
yeah,
join
that's
him.
light fleet number 2. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
My fault.
No, this is where I wanted. No, you're right where I wanted you. Yeah. Because we got more range to work with. Easier to dodge. Look at them, they're coming right for us. What we can do instead of putting our nose to them is we can offset.
Yeah, I'm gonna rotate so I can get all 4 cannons going at him.
You want to know what that's called?
Nope. I mean,
Broadside.
yeah, I don't know what it's called. Oh, broadsiding.
Broadside. Yeah. It's a very simple term. You're broadsiding, which is my entire stick. Q's all about the dodging and weaving. I'm all about just broadside brawling until someone explodes.
Well, it depends on what I'm doing. If you're in a battleship, it is very important. It increases your survivability. I've proven it multiple times.
You may have proven it multiple times, but I've proven multiple times that I can wipe out a guy before he does it.
Look, I don't care how you prefer to do it. It doesn't change the fact that I'm telling the truth.
If I kill him before he can do real damage to me, then
If an old British Navy guy can get on YouTube and tell you that's a
That's
thing
your
that
biggest
exists
problem.
in real life, and then I can replicate it in multiple games. And
that's your biggest
fine.
problem. You're listening to the British.
Well, I'm not the only one that's aware of these concepts. Why do you think some of the Navy warships are designed the way they are later on in the war?
I don't know. They're drunk.
Hey, why is this dude not paying attention and just driving right into me? I've been going on a steady course this whole time. I have been driving in it. I've been sailing in a straight line.
That's very easy. He's in gun view.
He's probably distracted by shooting by somebody else. Ow! Ah! Seth, my front! Look out, they're coming! From C.
What are coming?
C. Ah. Jeez.
Oh, hi, friend. I don't like them. I'm gonna turn this way.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm in trouble. It was nice knowing you, Seth. That's a cruiser.
I am very much aware of what he is. That's why I'm shooting him first. It's French, so it may just teeter a bit and sink on its own, but I would like to help it. If it was German, it would do the German thing and tip over.
That's a sacred tradition.
Fun fact: some German ships in World War II, if they came back with empty tanks of fuel, they would just tip over.
They would just tip over?
Yeah. Well, they never did, but that's what they would have done. Because they were so badly weighted that if they used up all their fuel, they would flip.
It's a complicated subject. In some of the stories you hear about World War II, you hear some stories, but it's usually the exception. That's one of the reasons why there's a lot of misconceptions. Like the B-17, for example. You get a lot of people that argue with survivor bias. Like, oh, this plane made it back with this, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, but the reason why that's so important is one, besides propaganda, and it's the exception.
What do you mean it's the exception?
I'll get into it.
Hey, guys, can someone sing a sad song? Yoko
I'll
song?
play the smallest violin song.
There you go. Yeah, I went to the bottom of the ocean. I joined the U-boat fleet at an untimed.
A rapid unscheduled reassignment.
Yeah.
You know, like the unscheduled disassembly.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing you could do is like, because you can see you're turning, your rudder turning at the bottom of your little, the bottom left. Another
Yeah.
trick that you could do is keep it around the second notch from the center instead of doing the full 100% turn. You could do a kind of half turn, and you could keep more speed that way.
Okay.
I like doing that. I mess with people doing that because they're like, "Oh, he's doing a hard turn," and then they'll angle really far ahead of me, and I'm actually doing like a partial turn.
Oh,
Half
oh,
speed.
right. If you realize you're in trouble and you actually can't do much damage to a guy, shoot his turrets as you're running away.
Or you can just charge him and launch torpedoes and while swerving and.
Yeah,
being as
you can do
close
that
as you
too. But shooting his turrets is a much funnier thing because it irritates the fire out of people.
irritate me too.
I'm going to die because of this ape here. Mr. Ape.
So if you use middle click to retarget them, that's what Seth means by reacquire, and then it'll try to shore up your range to be whatever it is at that time you do click the button. That's what Seth was talking about with reacquiring to change your range.
Yo, who the fuck is shooting me right out of spawn? What the hell?
Oh, that's easy. Possible. But I think it's this
That's because they're
ship.
coming up from C. Yeah, some of these. That's another thing that's complicated about the regular naval battles. Because during confrontation, you usually spawn on the other side of the. You spawn a lot further away from the situation, unless they're coming up on the spawn point.
Or you purposely spawn yourself in a spot where it can happen.
Yeah, it's usually hard to happen by accident. You really have to try hard not to pay attention.
Yeah.
Or you're doing it on purpose. Okay, that Edmund. He's got that area zeroed in. Oh, well, I'm out.
Okay, you can come towards me, Gray. I'm way out here. Well, what button do you use for targeting, Gray? Is it middle mouse click or is it X?
I have a constantly updating range.
That's true. It'll update various ranges. But I'm talking about like whenever I want to target this guy, like in like air realistic or something like that. You hit like X or middle mouse.
Either X or middle mouse. It's like it really depends on what I'm doing.
You need to keep doing that because that changes your gun's range. Your range will update automatically, telling you, but your gun's range won't.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll have to either adjust it manually or retarget them, and it'll try to adjust to the current range that it sees.
Yeah, I recommend just constantly retargeting. At this, with what you got right now, battle. If yeah, that's generally what you want to do. That's probably maybe the reason why you're missing. Because if you keep doing that, it'll just keep adjusting for it. Did someone hit you somewhere?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, a guy came around that corner that he went through. He came around the corner, and there was a guy around the corner, and they got into a point-blank brawl. So he got flanked.
What do you mean point-blank brawl, dude? I was trying to fucking...
Well,
did he just get destroyed?
Look where you died by that fort. There's a guy that came around the corner on the other side of that. As far as ships go,
I didn't even get an
that's
assist
point
for
blank.
that. Oh, I did get an assist for that. Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'll get it after the battle. That's why I was trying to tell you to come to me, because that way you'll have the range. Because when you're real close, you got secondaries and primaries shooting you. Whenever you get close enough to a ship, your crosshair changes from a lead indicator to a bullseye. And anywhere you shoot your bullseye will be exactly where the shell hits, because you're so close that there's no travel time.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's how close you were to that guy that just shot you around the corner. If you turn directly south, you should have room to get more guns on him.
You see who I'm shooting at? Oh.
This guy?
I'm looking for people who are stationary, just being stupid.
Well, this guy's being stupid. He's driving in a straight line, he's ignoring us, and he's not changing his direction. In fact, his engines are out. I just set it on fire. He's stopping right now. Try to shoot this guy if you can. Use your HE rounds on him.
Okay.
Now he's trying to back up. Nope, no, he's going now. Yeah, see, he don't even know that we're here. He's not paying attention. He's almost done for. Yep, he's done for. He's down. He's abandoning ship. Alright, from your back to your right, you're taking fire.
Yeah, I can feel
There's
it.
a guy stationary right here. A Frenchie.
Where?
I marked him. You see the yellow mark?
Yeah.
Game ended.
Yeah, he was just sitting there.
I just aced a vehicle already.
Ouch. Ouch. Hey, I got 0 deaths.
I got 2 deaths, I think.
Beth had 3.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
were
so
very.
I got about 800 RP. So that's.
I got 5,000.
This is gonna be a long grind.
How much RP did I get from that? I don't pay attention. 400.
400.
Yeah.
From. What are you? Oh, that's because you're researching the 7.0.
Took you
I
that
forgot.
long?
I was like, wait, what?
Why is that though? I mean, getting. That's because the ship I got is a bit. The ship I'm trying to research is a bit more shippy. Anyways, the good thing about a destroyer fighting a battleship is it takes a battleship forever to reload. It's about a minute and a half reload.
At least.
So they're just sitting there, and you're just hitting them, and they're just looking at you angrily as they're reloading.
Yeah.
God help you if they hit you, though.
On the bright side, if you keep a really long range, you can just keep around. But yeah.
Are there any battleships at this BR?
No.
We
No.
can take you up against a battleship.
I definitely don't want to go up against a battleship.
No, I wouldn't recommend it in the regular mode. Well, actually, Actually, it could be doable in the regular mode. Kind of
It
spawn
is.
close by.
It is. It definitely is. I've killed battleships and destroyers. It's not an impossibility. 6-7 would actually 6-0 is whenever you'll first see your first battleship,
Shit.
and it'll take him about 30 minutes to reload because he's gonna be in a pre-World War I battleship
Shit.
with a
Let me
12-inch.
12-inch, 14-inch.
Yeah.
Let me leave the squad real quick and give this battleship a test sail.
Which one? Arkansas?
Mississippi.
Where's? Oh, that one. Yeah.
Oh, the marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck! It's literally just automatically spraying everything in sight.
Yeah, that's the lovely bit of it. That is the
That's the
secondaries.
secondaries and the AA guns automatically targeting everything.
Yeah, as soon as you spawn, it's gonna shoot all the PT boats and the aircraft. Then it's gonna kind of stop and not do anything to the destroyer nearby.
Why did you do the event to get the Mississippi?
You
No,
may know.
I'm
I'm
test
just
sailing it.
Him.
I'm doing a test sail right now.
Okay.
no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying because I've test sailed a lot before. That's how I target
They
practice.
brought the Des Moines back, by the way, Seth.
Mm.
Yeah, they brought it.
The heavy cruiser AA gun. I mean the heavy cruiser
Colorado
machine
River.
gun. The heavy machine gun that floats. Also, you can feel how long it takes for it to actually align its barrels to the target.
Yep. They
Yeah,
brought it
I'm
back for
noticing
Golden
that right
Eagles.
now.
So if you sneak up on the other side of a battleship, he's just gonna be sitting there for about forever turning his barrels to you.
Yeah, he's gonna have to put in some. He's gonna have to have some decision making. He'll
Mm-hmm.
either have to turn the entire ship or etc. The range matters because the different guns have different range. Like the secondaries and the A gun have shorter range than. But as long as he's in range of your torpedoes, you can make plans.
Yes, torpedoes do very mean things to battleships.
The drawback of the United States torpedoes not as good as certain countries.
Yeah, they're not the fastest, nor the explodiest.
The range differs too, depending on which ones you got.
But they do fairly well with guns.
Mm-hmm.
The shooting, rangefinders. They have the best rangefinders, or some of the best rangefinders.
Hiroshima. Oh.
Oh shit! Some of these spotter planes have smoke screens.
Yep. Some of them have guns and bombs on them too.
Yeah, the Americans have bombs on them.
I can recall some of the things we've done with those. Seth.
You can sink. Yeah, you can sink a battleship with that.
You can sink a battleship with a 100-pound bomb.
As long as you skip right.
If you hit it to the side of the ship where it sinks a little bit below the water line, do a lot of damage. Like with a timer. I'm gonna activate an all allies 10% boost.
Okay.
See the cat boy. Let me know when you're ready,
All right.
Marsh. Still stand by the fact that I think Red Dead Redemption is better than the second one.
Yeah. Oh damn! I missed. I missed the bomb. So what am I gonna do? Do they have kamikaze physics? I forgot. I know if you hit like a tank the right way.
No, they don't. Sadly.
Dude, that's like the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Is it? Aren't you able to start a small fire though?
No. Or maybe. Maybe it's small fire.
It depends because some updates they adjust it and take it, and some updates they have it. You know.
Heck, they don't even have where ships ram do much damage.
There is an achievement for ramming though.
I know, but
Steam.
it's impossible to get it.
I know because they keep it. That's because they take it out, put it in, adjust it. You know, they're constantly. This is a work in progress mode, so they're constantly. If something isn't working as intended, they'll take it out, adjust it, slap it back in there.
Battleship
what
should
she
be able
said.
to rip a destroyer in half if it hits it.
I got the achievement for ramming some ships. Let me look for it, see if it's still in. Hey Seth, I got the size doesn't matter award in 2022. It says destroy 3 destroyers in a boat without losing your vehicle. You know, like a little PT boat kind of thing. Like
No.
not specifically a PT boat, but you know, something small like that. That's crazy. Let's see. I also have a PT boat that has anti-air missiles on it. The Douglas. Pretty cool, right? Shoot down a plane with a tank and air sim. I got that in 2016. That's around the time that they added the achievement for it. It wasn't in the game before that. Only 2% of players have this achievement. Ain't that nice, Seth? Activate 10 boosters. Only 2% of players has an achievement for landing on an aircraft carrier. Where did my achievement go for jamming? Ninja. Here it is. Weapon of Heroes. Destroy 10 enemy ships by ramming them. 1.6 players have this.
I'll let you guys go on and do air sim, okay?
Where are you going?
I'm gonna take a small nap. You guys need to go do air sim.
You sure did?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you like my flyby whenever I was in that plane earlier, Seth? I flew past
Yeah, I
you and
guess.
bombed that guy.
Oh, I didn't get to see that. Sorry.
There, here's your screenshot. Go. You got it? Hopefully you'll be back soon, Seth.
I know. I'm
Seth, are you good, bro?
Oh
He's
yeah. I'm fine.
tired. Combine
So tired.
he was kind of tired, and combine that with us sitting in the hangar waiting, it kind of weighed on,
Yeah.
put the pressure on. Anyways,
I mean, I've got my preset for blowing shit up if you want.
I'm pulling up the. Hope to see you soon, Seth. I miss you, Seth. I miss you.
I was gonna send you a picture you can show him.
We're doing 8-7 and 9-7.
7-3 to 8-3.
Here, Q, you can show him this picture
Yes.
of how work in progress this mode is.
Dude, that's an old one.
It's not old. It's actually more recent than
It's
you
like
think.
3 years. Hey, Roller's on.
Try a few months ago.
This was years ago.
A few months ago.
This was 27 years.
Okay.
There we go. Maginot Line. I'm ready. You ready? My favorite map. My favorite fucking map for simulator. Ray, you ready?
Hey, what?
Are you ready?
Oh, shit. Yeah, my fault. What bracket are we doing?
We're doing the thing.
So
Hurry up.
7-3 to 8-3?
Uh-huh.
All right.
That's what you wanted. God.
You've got an 8-7, dude.
Who cares? Just hit ready.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and you can also show him this, Q.
Dude, the F-117 is my squad vehicle.
Yeah. Did you unlock it?
Not yet. I got it down though. Like it's only like 22 or 2,700 golden eagles to buy now. It was originally like 8,000.
Yeah. Keep working on it.
Hell yeah! When it gets down to like 1,000, I might just fucking buy it.
I'm spawning at the North Airfield.
Okay, I'm gonna be in a B-57, so
Well, I'm gonna kiss your ass.
you should.
Now
Kiss it
I have
nicely.
the F9 F8 Panther, and I have AIM-9 missiles on it. AIM-9Bs.
Yeah, because you're at fucking
sent it to
8.7.
himself.
I wasn't expecting to do 8.7, dude. And I don't even have the silver to spawn at this battle rating.
It's
Why the
not
fuck did I do
8-7.
this?
Do you remember how Sim works, sir? I sent it to him, Seth. Look at your lineup. I mean, let me rephrase that. Look at the vehicles that we have here. None of these go past 8-3.
Dude, your F-117 is 8.7.
Yeah. Do you don't? Okay. When you do Sim, you never do the random button. You should always look for the lobby you want.
I know. I don't know. I don't have the silver right now though. I'm like really low on silver.
How much do you need to spawn?
About 1,000 more than I got right now. So I'm gonna go into a realistic. And yeah, just real quick, get some silver. Silver lions.
Alright. I'll be back on a bit.
Where are you heading?
To lay down for a bit.
No, please don't do this to me.
I'm sorry. Just let me take a little nap, okay?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, the F9 F8 is 8.3. Just so you know.
The F9 F8.
Mm-hmm. Cougar.
Okay. What if we both fly sabers?
Well, as long as you have at least one vehicle within the required range to join the battle, you can bring anything below that.
Oh, okay. But I still need to get SL. So
You see, I have a 6.0 in this lineup. I can still spawn it.
oh, are you in battle right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the squad for a second. I'm gonna go do a realistic. Are you good?
Yep, I'm just gonna wait for you.
All right.
No, I'm not mad
I'm
or
sorry.
nothing.
I didn't realize like how low I was.
It's fine. I'm not mad or nothing. Chilling.
All right.
I could just watch some anime or something.
Okay. I was also low key like
Gives
looking
me a
for
chance.
like teamwork type stuff, you know?
I mean,
I don't know.
like, did you already join a realistic battle?
But yeah, no, what I'm talking about is like in the sim. I'm already in a realistic battle trying to get the silver. What I'm talking about is like in a
Uh,
sim match, like
That's
your
always my goal.
F117. Yeah, but the F117 is going to be a lot faster than my B57.
All right, I'm gonna explain this one more time, okay?
Okay.
When you go to join a simulator battle, you can pick whatever lobby you want, which includes the battle rank bracket.
Right.
It's an 8-3 battle. It's not 8-7, sir.
Okay, but regardless, the F117 still is a lot faster than the B57.
I can't use the F117 because it's an 8-3 battle.
I. Oh shit. Wait, you're not flying the F117?
No, because I joined an 8-3 battle. I can't spawn it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I'm a little slow. Don't blame me.
I just figured it was because you weren't.
I'm exhausted.
I'm more worried about you being worried. I don't want you
What do
to
you mean?
stress.
Also,
Sorry.
what the fuck is this green thing on my screen when I fly the F86?
Oh,
It says
that's the bore sight
ACQ.
targeting.
Yeah, what is that for?
There's basically like a tracking thing up front, and it'll lock onto a target, and it'll try to adjust the sight like a radio rangefinder kind of, but for like a targeting thing, and it'll try to
Like,
automatically adjust the sight to the target.
is it decent or is it just an issue?
I just ignore it. I haven't tested it out in a while, so I don't know if it actually that it works recently or if it still does.
We could always try to test it out.
But basically, you know how you have ACM on?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It'll just target whatever's in front of you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be used in combination with the gun sight. It's supposed to help you like get a like gauge where you gotta shoot to try to hit them at distances.
Bro. Oh my god, people are idiots. Dude crashed to avoid the kill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hate when they do that. Holy shit, they have missiles at this BR?
Where you at? 7-3?
F86.
I don't know what BR that is. That's
I don't know
8-0,
either.
right?
I believe so. I don't know.
You could check your map real quick and look.
Map. Where does it say it on my map?
Look at your plane
Oh,
at the top.
87.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some
87 realistic. I don't know what it is in sim.
Doesn't matter. You'll see missiles. You'll see like early weak missiles. Like AIM-9B and stuff like that. Stuff that can't really turn that well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just had one explode right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get hurt though or hit or anything.
I haven't used a saber in so long. When it starts getting past World War II, that's usually whenever I stop going to realistic.
Yeah. I don't know. I play top tier realistic sometimes, but it's not very fun. Unless
It's not.
like yeah. Yo. Okay.
When you say top tier, you mean 14.0?
Yeah, 14.0.
Okay, just double checking. Some people throw words around and it gets confusing. So I second guess everything.
Holy shit, just made this guy overshoot. Now I don't know, we're just spinning around in a circle, like a spiral, and we're moving. Still like I don't know how to explain this because I don't know what it's called.
You're trying to chase each other's tail.
Well,
Right?
yeah, I'm trying to get him to go in front of me. We're still moving in a general direction, but we're rolling over each other.
Oh, A rolling scissors, maybe? No.
No. I'll have to. Maybe I'll show you in a custom match or something if I can figure out how to tell you how to do it. But I'm about to die.
Are you like crisscrossing
There's a
with each
guy
other?
moving in on me. We're holy shit. We're like spiraling over each other.
Okay.
Like we're making a spiral.
Well, focus on what you're doing and tell me about it afterwards.
Of course, I get killed by the plane that never actually saw combat. I got killed by the German Dorito.
He had to work hard for that. You're faster than him.
No, I was slowed down. I was in a stall essentially.
I know. I said he had to work for that. I didn't say you didn't say he caught up to you.
Oh, no, 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 no. He didn't have to work for that. He came in and fucking ruined our dogfight. I was going like a tenth of my, like I was at stall speed. He just flew right in and shot me.
Yeah, third parties are annoying.
Stall speed.
Yeah.
hmm
Now in the World War II, much, but because your
Yeah.
acceleration curve is so bad that it's just frustrating.
I mean, do you want to fly World War II? I've got the P-51.
I don't mind. As long as
It's
it's
up to you.
11.3 and under, I'll do it.
11.3 and under.
I have to be
I mean,
mentally prepared for anything higher than that.
fair enough. I mean, if we go back to World War III, or not, I mean, whoa, World War II, um, I'd be able to spawn in because I didn't make any silver off of that. I didn't get a single kill or a
At
hit
least, you,
or
at least you
anything.
didn't lose any, right?
You're right. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
So, let's see, P-51C. What modification? I like the shit where I get big cannons on my shit. So 12.7, don't like that. Fuck, there was a P-51 that I had that had literal.
To be honest with you, though,
like,
50 cal is just barely a step down from a cannon. Because the 13 millimeter is a cannon.
no, I'm talking. So I have one here that's got 20 mil.
Hold on, I'm looking at the BRs available. So
P-51 at 4.0. Check that one out.
It's got 20 mils on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be flying that one.
So there's 4.357, and then there's 7.0.
Oh, 4.357, and then there's wait. So
I'll
it
just
goes
send you a
4.3.
picture.
Yeah, well, I could just look at it.
You
My
could,
bad. I didn't look down
but
that
I know
low.
you're
Okay.
not feeling good, so I'm trying to help make.
Okay, so 4.7 to 5.7. So 5.0 is going to be right in the middle of that. I could probably take anything in that battle rating, right? They're 5.7. Yeah, that'll be like B-17s and shit. Let's see,
Pretty much.
Germany. Let's take a look at Germany 7.0. Oh, it's
That's
scary.
the 262.
That's the ME-262. And that's the only jet at 7.0, right?
No.
No?
Sweden has a couple.
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't have the entire tech trees memorized, but I know Sweden has one.
So flying the B-29 would get me fucked.
If you stay low, they'll have to approach you, and then you got them because the turrets are remote controlled.
I don't really.
I wouldn't worry about bringing the B-29. You can bring it in your lineup, but you could start off with something cheap.
No, I
Like,
am gonna bring a
for
bomber
example,
though.
Instead of the B-2017, you could bring the B-25.
What if we do 4.0, and then I'll bring a bomber from 4.0. Like yeah, B-25 20, B-25J.
That's 4.3.
Yeah, and my Mustang's 4.0. Wait, what about the B-26? I saw a dude fucking hammer out bases with the B-26.
Got the D-Day stripes on it.
The Marauder?
See those white lines? They started drawing that on the planes to prevent friendly fire. That was a thing. And known as the D-Day stripe.
Hell yeah, dude. This
They
shit.
used it through Normandy and stuff like that, through the Normandy camp.
Wait, okay, so only American planes have D-Day stripes.
Yes.
Good to know. Good to know. Dude, I got so
See,
pissed
look at the
off one time because
P-47, for example.
one dude was using feet instead of meters, and I was like, I said something like, "Yo, is that an enemy at this altitude?" And I was doing meters, and then he was like, "No, they're at this altitude," but he didn't specify measurement, and turns out he was doing it in feet.
How
So
annoying.
I thought because the way that he said it, it made me think that like he was loitering in a bomber about 3,000 meters
Mhm.
below where an enemy was loitering. So I went up on him and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pass right by you, and he was like, I don't see you, and I was like, what the fuck? And right as I was typing like, what the hell? Why don't you see me? I get
Because that
shot
it was
down
the
by the.
enemy.
Yeah, I didn't even have a chance to react because I was in chat. Like I got
Were you in Sim?
absolutely destroyed. I was in sim. Yeah, I got
Oh,
absolutely
man.
destroyed by some rear gunnery.
That sucks.
I
Yeah.
proceeded to cuss that guy out and get reported and kicked from the match.
I always double check. I don't always trust what some people tell me.
Yeah, well, I
I always
mean,
I
it
always wait to see
was.
if I get a notification. How close? So you see that picture I sent you? See how it says the Battle of Bulge camouflage? Battle of the Bulge was part of the Normandy campaign.
Oh shit!
Yeah, ever since D-Day and onward, they use these stripes. That's why it's known as the D-Day stripes.
Fucking sick,
Yep. So the
dude. You hear
entire
about?
campaign in France and Germany.
You know the story about
The
the
Battle of
BF
the Bulge
109
took
that
place
let
in
the
part of
B.
Germany, by the way. Sorry,
You know
go
the
ahead.
story about the BF 109 that didn't kill the B-17, or was it a
Uh,
B-25?
you're talking about no, it was a
His name
B-17.
was like Franz something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know about that
Yeah,
story. They died around they died a month apart as well.
yeah.
Yeah, he escorted him home for humanitarian reasons. It's not the only example of things like that happening, but it's definitely a really cool. They met
Oh yeah,
years later and became best friends. It
dude.
was
I'm
really
looking.
cool.
My
There's a
favorite
story of a
plane.
United States veteran. A Japanese soldier died and then like gave him this thing that had like his family's flag with all their signatures. And years later, a foundation helped them find that family, and he returned their flag to him in person.
Oh shit,
Yeah, and it was very emotional for him and the family. Yeah, and he
dude.
went to Japan.
Believe it or not, for like 4.5 months, the only plane that I flew was the TBD-1 Devastator.
I mean, do what you like, do what you're used to and good with, you know? Like, even if you're at 4.7, you could still bring a 2.0 and still do what you do, you
I
know?
mean, I don't like the TBD-1 anymore, but it was like a comfortable plane for me to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I really like the Mustang.
The problem with me is I don't think in terms of battle ratings that often, only up to a certain point.
Yeah.
Because, like, if even if we're at 6.0, I'll still bring the Hellcat F6F. Like, yeah, I'll bring the Bearcat, but I'll be less likely to use it. I'll use the F6F, which is 4.3, even though I'm at 6.0. Just I'm more comfortable with it. I know how it handles, and I do well. I can do well with
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
it. Anyways, did you pick what battle rating you wanted?
I'm at my Mustang is 4.0 and then the B26 is 4.7. So,
Or
let's go
seven?
and look at these real quick. I don't have to fly the bomber.
No, fly whatever you.
Know what I'm saying? Because the 4.7 bracket goes all the way up to 5.7, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go 3.3 4.3,
Okay.
and then I'll swap out my bomber for the B25J. Nice.
See if I can bring.
Cool. I genuinely hope that I have enough for this. Oh, are they gonna let us fight on the same side?
Um, yeah, Japan, like Germany is like the only one that doesn't get to fight on plays. Everyone else, including Italy, gets to though.
Okay, bet.
Kind of a shame. Like this, for example, 13.11.3 to 12.0, America, Japan versus Russia and China. And then this one at 6.0. All right, let me. I'm looking.
Yeah.
3. Oh, that's not even. I don't like that map. Give me a second. I'll filter it. But you're stalling. All right, I'm switching to matching.
Okay, bet.
What are we betting on?
Whether or not your mom is gonna pick up my phone call.
You have to bring my.
I'm sorry.
Miss her a lot. She
Wait,
died a
for
long time ago. Yeah, for real. I cried about it.
are you actually like?
Serious.
And you actually cried about it last night?
I felt like it.
I'm sorry.
Almost cried about it. I started to a little bit. And a little bit today too, because I was watching this show and this person's mom died. And
I'm sorry.
I'm getting emotional. It's okay. I shouldn't have.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're dying. No, you're dying. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I got us a
let's go.
4-3 battle.
I bet.
Look at my massive lineup.
Air arcade battles 9-3. Okay. All right, let's get it. Dude, I fucking hate. I can't play arcade anymore. I don't know. Like, just too fast.
Well, that's part of the point. It's like it's a different. They're all different difficulty, different types of things. It's nice. It's good to have variety. Very pro player, you know. Destroy the enemy attackers. Okay, where are we spawning? I'm gonna spawn at airfield 4.
Okay, what do you find?
What are you planning?
Depends what they cost. Probably a P-51.
Well, take your time to look at what they cost.
Okay. It's up to you at this point. I can do both of them. I got a B-25 and a P-51.
I'll take out a Hellcat and I'll bring 2,000 pounders. And this
What's a
has this
Hellcat?
is the F6F, and this one's the Night Raider variant, so it has a radar.
Okay, so
It
if I
has a radar
fly,
with IFF.
okay, what do you want me to fly? Like, what would be best? I don't know what the Hellcat is.
Just spectate me real. Ignore the flames. I don't know.
Hang on. Still trying to find you. There you are. This thing has fucking radar? Okay, nice.
Yep, see that little bubble on the edge of the wing?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a radar dish, spinning incredibly.
Okay.
And I could tell who's friend or foe.
And this is at 4.0?
This is a 4.3 plane.
Jesus. Okay, so we're flying
The Black
Strike.
Widow at 4.0 has radar as well.
Okay, which airfield are you at?
4.
4?
Yeah, you could bring a bomber. Just know that since it's colder here, you're gonna have engine trails at a lower
I'm gonna
altitude.
be really, really visible. Yeah.
What I recommend is flying south and following the edge of the map. And then
I'm gonna follow you.
We can either A, do an attack run by coming from underneath the airfield and then escaping through the terrain, or you can start climbing. But it might be better.
See, the thing is, I'm in my P-51 right behind you.
Okay, that's probably for the best, I'll be honest. I was gonna say it. I think I was about to change my mind and say, you know what, just bring a fighter.
Yeah.
Because there's too much stuff going on. And I don't mind this map per se if I'm going short distances to bomb, like that front line, for example. But unless I'm in a supersonic, I'll probably just stick to a fighter.
Yeah, I got you.
Now, this has this radar. I could tell who's friendly or not.
Here, I'll pull up in front of you.
And since this radar spins so fast, there's not a whole lot of interference.
Yeah, but its range isn't so good, is it?
No, it's 9 kilometers. This would go out at nighttime. No, wait, I could change the range. I could go to 46 and 120 kilometers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, holy shit. I'll put it to 46. I'm gonna trim out the aircraft a little bit. There we go.
Using
2%.
SRC though, not PD, right?
No, PD didn't exist.
Okay. So what else happening up here? I'm seeing a lot of trails.
Point my nose up. There's bad guys. Oh shit! You see that guy in the front left? That's a good guy. You see that guy turning in front of you? That's a bad guy. I think.
Turning towards me?
No, that's a good guy. The guy behind him. Oops.
Whoa.
The guy see the guy diving right there in front of us, behind the guy that just turned? That's a bad guy, I think.
Yeah. The guy.
I think that's a bad guy.
Okay. So not the guy turning around?
Right.
Sure. Okay, that is a good guy. Good guy. Good guy. Guy just turned around. Which
Yeah, and the
suggests
guy diving to the deck in front of us.
diving.
Yeah, that's the bad guy.
Are we sure? Because he just shot at somebody else. So.
According to my radar, he's a bad guy.
Oh, according to your radar? Okay, bet.
Yeah, he's the only one in that specific spot. And you're in front of me, and he's in front of you.
And he's going up now, right? Just to make sure I got the right guy. Like I'm pointing at
Yeah,
him.
he's diving on you now.
Yep, bad guy. Where'd he go?
He's a Japanese. He's looping over behind you. That's fine. I'll get him.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Can I level this out?
You can try.
I'm missing a wing. I've got a hole in my left wing.
Let's say you do. Yeah, see what happened is after he passed you, he immediately pulled up and looped over behind you. I wasn't paying attention to what you were doing. I didn't think you would try to chase him.
Yeah, I mean, being the only bad guy, it's kind of like.
Well, what
my
I
next
mean is in the
move.
P-51, I mean, I know it's an early P-51 where they don't have the big heavy engines, but still, the P-51 works best when you're diving. So,
Oh.
yeah, I'm in a Hellcat. I was designed to counteract zero.
I always turn fight in the fucking P-51. Are you still alive? Are you good?
But you should only do it when you have the speed advantage.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of things you shouldn't do.
Yeah, but it gets harder when you get in the more advanced P-51. They're even heavier than that one. That one's using the Merlin. It's lighter.
Yeah.
You can get away with it more in that one. It's just I was just explaining my thought process to why I would have.
Yeah, no, I got you.
I would have said something if I would have seen you. I was keeping an eye on the guy. I like cut through his loop and I shot, thinking, "Oh, I got him," but it missed because rusty.
So yeah,
Yeah,
everything happened so fast. I was honestly worried about like I didn't want to
looped
jay
real
out or
quick.
anything. No,
Yeah,
so everything happened so fast, and he was on me so quick. I was worried you might have accidentally hit me, like trying to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened from my point of view is that you know how he was diving and you were climbing.
Yeah.
He used the speed that he had to immediately do a quick loop.
Oh shit. Okay. So let me climb
Yeah.
up just a little bit then.
He was a Japanese plane. And he had the wingspan to do it too. Now I have 50 cals and 20s on this plane.
I've got 20 mils.
I love the Hellcat. It's one of my favorite planes. Really easy to handle. I think I got a bad EJ.
Where you at?
I'm at the battlefield. Yeah, I can't.
F5. Nice. You said you got
Yeah, it's
somebody on you.
Japanese.
All right, I'm coming that direction.
He got me.
He got you.
So I have good news. You know that guy that I thought I missed?
Yeah,
I got an assist for it. Dying just.
the Japanese guy.
Yeah. At least I think I did. No, I didn't get an assist.
Okay,
Never
I
mind.
am not sure what I'm seeing happen here.
I'm taking off.
Yo, who the fuck just crashed into me, dude? Oh my god, bro. When the enemy can't kill you, you can rely on your teammates to be incompetent as fuck.
That's why I don't get involved with. If I see like one or two people chasing an enemy, I just let it.
No, dude, this was supposed to be a fucking free kill. God damn it. I can spawn one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna close War Thunder for the night.
You know what you could do?
What?
We could try going north and try bomb this ground.
I just spawned in the P-51.
Oh. Well, you can J out, and then we can leave the battle. You get a refund. Try a different map.
It'll be alright. I was exaggerating when I said I'm gonna close it for the night, but I'll have to do another realistic battle. God damn it, that fucking pissed me off. I was about to whip around and get a shot on the dude. Like, I was half a second away from squeezing the trigger, and then my teammate comes and clips me in the fucking wing.
I'm gonna go drop a couple of bombs on that battlefield at F.
Alright.
2 bombs on it.
Damn it, that pissed me off.
I understand. Oh shit, there's an enemy in front of me.
Are you on your way to that battlefield? Yeah.
No, I'm marked.
Yeah.
I'm marked. It's a Japan. No, it's a Focke
Yeah.
Wolf.
That's right where I was, yeah.
I think that's the guy that shot you down while you were in the sky.
Yeah, that's because I tried to save it instead of Jaying out, so you got a kill for it.
Damn it.
Yeah. No, he made a fatal mistake. He tried to do like a stall maneuver, and I was right behind him, and then dude comes and fucking hits my wing, and then dude, I thought I got hit by a fucking AIM 7.
Yeah, he was trying to do a defensive flying maneuver.
Are y'all down low right now? Low altitude?
Yeah, he's smoking.
You white smoke or like actual smoke? Because I don't see any smoke anywhere.
Black smoke.
Did you just
Down.
fire a shot?
The British.
I saw a
he's
Mustang
down.
shoot down a Fokker.
That's him.
Okay.
Alright, I'm resuming back to the battle. You have
Okay.
20s on that. You could strafe some of the AA guns that are left.
I could, yeah.
Oh, that's an enemy above us. See the guy following? The guy's turning?
Okay, yeah. The guy that just shot?
Yeah, that's an enemy shooting at a friendly.
Okay.
It's Japanese looking.
I don't want to climb too steep, but I see him.
Yeah, don't let. He's gonna go into a dive. So you don't chase him up. You keep your speed up.
I'm gonna chase him down. Oh shit, no, the enemy's the one in front. Enemy's the one in front.
Oh, yeah. Radar got confused. Either that or they switch positions. I wasn't
Or this
looking.
is a friendly fire incident.
No,
I just didn't see
the guy in the
dude.
back is friendly. I think they swap places.
I can't see anybody anymore.
I'm
Now that
behind
there's no
you.
trail. Okay, so I see one
Um,
guy. I think that's a friendly directly in front of me.
Yeah, and the guy in front of him's the enemy.
Okay, now I see the guy in front of him. Dude, my monitor is so fucking bright, but like if I turn it down, I'm not gonna be able to see anything.
I'm gonna go out for drop a bomb.
Okay.
Check you're checking around. Yeah. You might have to give up the chase.
I'm gonna keep going. Why, is there someone on me?
No, I'm just saying. I don't remember what speeds that P-51 goes. Most of the P-51s are generally faster in a straight line. At lower altitude. I don't know about that specific one. That's a British engine.
Yeah.
The British engine was not as good as what good. In fact, what made the Merlin engine? Because you know how historically the Merlin engine all of a sudden just got like 100 times better. That's because of us.
Is it?
Yeah, we took the British Merlin and we added our own technology with like the superchargers and shit, and we boosted it. The British tried to fight us over it, but they eventually accepted. And now the British are like, we made the Merlin engine the most famous engine in the world. When in reality, it would have been it wasn't shit without us. And that's the truth. Like they were losing hard. There's a teammate over the battlefield at F4 I gotta help out. Being chased.
Being chased over F4.
It's an A6. It's a 0. F4.
I don't see anybody over there. I see the AA going off. I don't see anybody yet. I do see that. Okay, I saw that explosion, see the kill feed, and I see the AA.
Oh,
Nice.
That was clean. That was so clean.
Who's that guy diving? Is that a friendly?
I don't know.
Do you see him?
No, I'm getting shot at
By.
AA.
Oh, okay. So I do see 3 people over the battlefield.
There's friendlies. I see 2 friendlies.
Okay, alright, I'm about to fly right past somebody I can't identify. Because my resolution's low enough that all I see is a speck.
A friendly just got shot, so I'm pretty sure
Well,
there's an enemy over there.
that's you that I just flew by.
Yeah, there's an enemy over there. I just saw our guy get shot.
Okay.
Wait, maybe
I'm
that's a
seeing.
different-
Okay, hold up. I'm seeing 2 people over the battlefield right now.
I see
I
2
don't know.
friendlies.
2 friendlies?
I see 3, including you.
Okay,
There's
so
a
there's
guy
Hell
up to
Jumper.
the right.
Okay, yeah, they're both friendly.
That's a friendly.
Okay.
Brigand B1 is British. They both start with B. Big boys. You can see this from my perspective later if you.
Alright, bet. Non-penetration? What the fuck? These are 20 mils. Nice criticals.
Okay, so to the southwest, coming from the airfield, you see that smoke trail coming towards the battlefield?
Yes.
That's an enemy.
Okay.
He's climbing.
Should I?
There's another one coming in low that I can see from the water.
Where at?
Same direction. Just low over the water.
I think I see him. No, he's moving away. Oh, over the
He's
water,
coming.
isn't everything's frozen?
He's coming. It's a Japanese.
I see him. I'm gonna stick really low.
The guy that's climbing will probably dive in. I'm sneaking up on this Japanese.
The one that's flying low, I am too. He probably
Get him?
sees me, but if he sees me, then he's probably not looking at you.
You want me to get him?
Yeah, why not? I don't know if he sees me, but I'm about to be up on him, so. Nice.
I screwed it up a little bit. I kind of hit the wrong button at the last second. Shot. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna get some. It's up to you to do a dive on him.
Dive on him? Dude, I came up from under. I damaged his wing a little bit.
I mean, whatever you gotta do.
Well,
Saying
yeah.
It's your turn.
I am getting a little fucked by his rear gunners, but he's focusing on being a pilot now.
Oh, that's a different guy. We're chasing two different people.
Nice. Took his wing off. I got an RTB though.
I'm running from this guy. I'm flying towards you, kind of by accident. I'm on
Yeah.
your
Where
right.
are you at?
I'm on your right.
Right. I don't see you. Give me update. Okay. All right.
Okay, he broke off.
Where'd he go though? Because you can always circle back. I've only got 56 rounds left.
I know. I think he saw you coming and got
Oh
scared.
shit! I see someone on me though. I don't know if that's you or not.
I'm chasing. I turned back around on him.
I think I see
Go
him.
ahead and back.
Yep, I see him. You just passed right by him.
Yeah, I try to get him in the head on. I'm not used to this. I'm used to like jets where I can pull real sharp at the last second to get like a sharp angle. You know what I mean?
Nice, got him. All right, I'm RTB. I've got 8 rounds left.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Holy
Heading
shit!
back with you.
All right.
I'm used to jets where you can deflect really sharply at a split second notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I tried to do that to him coming out from the front and underneath. He tried to. I think he was trying to head on me, and I ducked down and yanked up, and I couldn't quite get the angle.
No.
That's okay.
Dude, that was fucking crazy. I've never actually done that before. 2 kills like back to back like that.
Nice. Yeah, if you hang out with Eagle and I, you'll happen more often. Like to
Oh,
work
yeah.
together. I'm below you, but I'm much lower.
Yeah. Do I have a contrail? I should probably.
No, you're good. You don't have a contract
Okay.
if you're smoking. I think you're leaking fuel.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely leaking fuel, but I've got, what does that say, 35 minutes left. I use max fuel because I know how to fly with it. Like that little bit of extra speed, I know it could help, but
When
like,
it comes to props, I do like 30 or 40 in air sim.
yeah.
That's really all you really need as far as a prop goes, because either you've expended your ammunition or you went back to base because you couldn't find any.
Yeah.
That's more than enough, honestly.
I know, but like,
I don't take minimum fuel though, because that's too low.
I don't know. Hey, is that an enemy up there? I've got 8 rounds. Who knows?
In front of us? No.
Yeah,
that's
in front of
friendly.
us. That's friendly. Oh damn.
Correct. Just took off. The bomber, I think.
Dude, there was one time I assumed that a bomber was a friendly because he was near our airfield. Turns out there was a base near our airfield. So I'm looking at the map as I'm passing by this dude, thinking he's a friendly, and I just see one of our bomb points disappear. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I turn around and I realized it was a Soviet. I only had 50 cals, so like I just sat there badger. It was like shooting peas because I don't even know. The Russian bias is real.
when it comes to
Not actually,
the 50 cal, I always use tracer.
yeah, I was using tracers, but what I'm saying is it was like pea shooters. Like he had
Wait,
some armor or something.
were you sitting on his tail?
That was sitting on his tail, yeah.
Oh well, that's part of the problem.
So I just sat there. I emptied my whole magazine into him, or my whole like
Yeah,
all
the
of my
best.
ammo into him, and
Yeah,
he didn't even shoot back. He just like took it and then went down.
the best way to go after a bomber and or an attacker is get them at an angle. There aren't bombers and attackers in general are protected from the rear because they assume that the person's gonna dive on them from the rear and above,
Yeah.
and that's usually how most bombers in World War II were designed. Or idea that
Well,
they're going to have to be protected. Like the B-17, for example, from the rear and up to the front behind the pilot, there's multiple layers of like thin pieces of armor that are spaced out.
yeah. Well, so when I attack from the rear, if I can, typically I'll aim for things like their engines.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Hey, what's the maximum speed I can have my gear out on this thing? Do you know?
Just assume it's 350 kph.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to belly land this.
Well, no. What speed are you? 400?
I'm at 380 now.
No, go ahead and lower it. Lower your flaps and your gear.
Okay.
The big difference between that is if you're slowing down consistently. If you're at 380 and you're already slowing down, you should be fine.
Okay.
Now, if you're at full throttle and you're at 380, then I would say no.
Okay.
Oh wow, I lowered this one at 430. Holy crap!
You're belly landing?
Am I? Oh, I thought I lowered my landing gear.
Oh shit! I pulled my brakes and flipped over. Nice. I just kissed the ground.
Yeah, if you're using a tail dragger plane, I always pull up while holding the brake to try to prevent that from happening because you still have some airflow. But if you start
Yeah, but
to
as
tip,
soon as I pull up, then the brake means nothing. Okay. All right.
no, it does. It does. You stop faster because you get more gravity pushing down. Because whenever the
No,
plane
but
goes
if you
level,
pull up and you get extra lift.
no, you get more drag. Is what I was trying to say. You get more drag whenever the nose points up.
Oh.
Um, because when the plane's level, it's getting the most lift it can potentially have. Whenever it comes to like being on the ground, and if you're pulling up and you're holding the brake, it's causing a lot more drag, and you stop faster. What I also like to do is hold the rudder and just snap the wheels. If I'm like really wanting to stop a lot faster. But if I'm using a tricycle wheel plane, you just do the opposite. You push your nose forward. And as long as there's airflow, the elevators will pull you down. But if you start to tip, just let off the brakes for a second and put them back on a second. You know, I call it pumping the brakes, where you just press off and on. I call it that whenever I'm doing the same thing with the flaps at high speed that I told you. You can open your flaps barely to keep them from breaking, and you can get a benefit. I've done that a lot. I've been in like some high speed dive chases with some people, and I pulled out and I pumped the flaps in and out to not let them extend more than just a tiny amount.
Yeah,
and
that helps you.
Mm-hmm, yeah. You can also use your landing gear too. Like if you're really, really desperate and you want to get a lot of drag down there to help, you do both at the same time.
Yeah.
Landing gear and your flaps.
Oh, it makes sense now. You.
What?
So you know the guy that made that song? Like, did I really just forget that melody? I don't fucking know. It's called La La La.
Well, just tell me.
Baby No Money. So he's been posting a lot in like he's been posting like he's transgender gay shit for the last like week, and I just realized it's Pride Month.
Of course.
And it makes sense now why he's doing that.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that stuff either.
I don't either, but like he's on my For You page, so modifications. Okay, $12,000 in modifications. I don't think I can. Oh, would you look at that? I can't afford it. I don't want to though. da, 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 da. When I popped off and your girl gave me just a little bit of lockjaw.
Yeah, I don't. If it's a song that's come out in the past 12 years and it's not a metal song, rock song, or something
You listen to
from
Slaughter?
band, then I would.
You listen to Slaughter to Prevail?
Who's that?
You don't know who that is? Dude, they're one of the best fucking death metal bands.
I'll look it up.
You should check them out.
I'm
Check
going to
out
Airfield.
Head on a Plate by Slaughter to Prevail.
I'm going to Airfield.
Okay, bet.
Nice juicy bomb point. The thing is, though, is like when it comes to working together as a team, you kind of have to cut your teeth on figuring out how to communicate well efficiently to each other.
Yeah.
And then after a little bit of growing pains with that, it becomes it just starts clicking. That started working with Eagle and I, but after he disappeared for a while, we kind of have to cut our teeth again because he'll give bad information sometimes. He'll be like, "There's a guy," and I'm like, "And where
Yeah.
is he? Which way is he?
Okay,
Where
you
are
said
you?"
Airfield 4?
Uh-huh. Looks like it. Did you know that the time of day changes while you're playing?
Oh, shit.
Yep. It'll get
I actually did know
progressively.
that. So, like, sunset gets darker.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that the
Okay, so
clock
let's
in your
see.
cockpit
Default
shows on your
brown.
computer time?
It shows my computer time and
Yeah.
not the battle time?
No, real life time.
Well,
Like if
too
the
bad my
cockpit has a clock
resolution
in
is
it,
so low that I can't read any of these gauges.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
You're gay enough as it.
Dude, you got another dude in the same plane as you.
Yeah, his is the regular variant.
Yeah.
This one they would
Dude.
send out at night to attack shipping lanes.
2 homosexuals on a runway.
Hold on, I didn't say I was homosexual. I just said I was gay.
Yeah, you're a homosexual.
Well, okay. Well, you want to join my boy harem?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll tell Eagle.
Okay.
He's part of it too. He's got a
Oh,
girlfriend,
bet.
but I agreed. I made the agreement with his girlfriend where we share him.
Yo, why
I'm actually
am I
not
hitting
making
the
that
ground?
up. No, I am making a joke about the harem thing, but I do tell people they're part of my harem. Like
I don't know what a harem is.
I'll tell you later. But anyways, I did talk to his girlfriend and tell her that we're gonna be sharing him, and
Oh, okay.
I came to an agreement with her.
Are you taking off, by the way?
I'm behind you.
Okay.
I got 2 bombs.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to a bomb point. At night. Proud.
Yeah.
Anyways, I brought 30 minutes of fuel.
Okay, bet.
And now, if this was a supersonic jet, I would always bring. It's different.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I bring fucking drop tanks and everything. Actually, I used to hate drop tanks. Now I really like drop tanks because it's like, yeah. So, like, if I need to, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it because I don't know. It feels like an extra performance boost when you just drop it.
Yeah.
Like, even if, like, realistically, honestly, I probably could have just not taken a drop tank and kept full performance. It's like,
Well, there is a shift though. For a moment, you're slightly lighter, so you get a boost for a short time to your like lift properties.
yeah.
Which is pretty realistic.
Follow me. I agree.
You're up to my front right, I think.
Yeah, we got a friendly right in front of me, too. I'm, like, lined up with him. Dude, he wants to group up. Are we gonna do it?
Yeah.
You know.
I'll
Alright.
run into him on the way back.
Oh, on the way back. Well, he's headed to your bomb point, so what you gonna do about that?
That's good.
Say what?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
screw it.
circle
We'll turn
back
around.
around. Yeah,
Yeah.
make sure that he's alright.
Another benefit to it being a really cold map is that we can run the engine hotter for longer because it's really cold.
Yeah, you can, can't you?
Yeah, thermodynamics are a part of the game engine.
I noticed that there's a lot like flying at fucking 12,000 meters in the F-15. Like I could double my flight time and flight speed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I see him. I'm basically head-onning him, except I'm not gonna shoot. I'm gonna scare the shit out of him though. I'm gonna go inverted above him.
Guide on me.
Is this guy new?
Guide on me.
Not sure. Probably.
Yeah, we know you see us. See you.
Thirsty. Oh.
Yeah.
The B-17 formations would call the fighter escorts little friend.
All the fighter escorts are little friends.
Yeah. The funny thing about the B-17 is whenever you joined a crew as a new member, they distanced themselves from you. They considered you a dead man until after your 5th mission, and then they initiated you as
Why?
a living person.
Why is that?
The death rate was incredible.
Oh.
They didn't want to get attached to somebody, so they avoided you.
So what they do, like put you in the tail or something?
No, they just pretended you didn't exist until.
Oh.
It's considered an achievement if you survive for 5 missions. So after that, they initiated you as a living person.
Jesus Christ, 220 is a little slow for me. Dude, that's gonna come as a shock to like, especially if he is new. Like, what the fuck? You got radar? How the fuck you got radar?
This isn't the only plane that's got radar as well. The Germans have some too, by the way.
See, player profile. Okay, I know level doesn't mean anything about skill, but maybe like knowledge of the game. He is a level 14.
Yeah,
I lost him. What the fuck?
still there. The problem is he's climbing too steep. Look at the stress on his wings. That's why he's going so slow.
Yeah.
We're not even there yet, and he's already struggling. Yeah, he's about to stall out practically.
And what? Yeah. Why does he need to do 5,000 exactly? Like, isn't that a bit high?
I can understand if he's going after the ear.
No, he's going. He said he's going for the bomb point, which just disappeared.
The enemy has captured a zone.
The airfield's over there. He could just go for the.
I don't know. Like, dude, when I was level 4, I had no idea like Oh, okay. He's
Yeah, I
gonna
was
go
like
for.
level 20 or 50 or something. And then I got really good at the game all of a sudden because I practiced, and I shot up to 100 in an incredibly short amount of time. I've actually been level 100 for over 10 years.
Jesus Christ, dude. No, I mean I got the F20 and
Well,
started going up in level.
that's just because I got really good all of a sudden. Yeah, those jets didn't exist back then.
Attention to the designated grid square.
All right, I gotta try to figure out how to tell this guy that the SPAA is gonna fucking ruin him. Fighters at 6. 6 o'clock is us, dude.
Move after me. Follow me.
Yeah, 5,000 should be enough. There's not going to be any roll-ins or radar space.
Yeah, I mean 5,000 is still mostly if you're fast enough. 5,000 is
To-
enough for
I'm
a
going to be
roll-in.
honest with you. I feel safer climbing over an airfield in jets than I do in World War II because they use anti-air artillery in this build,
Yeah,
which is way scarier, honestly. I don't. Uh, yeah. I have a bomb too, so I'll just drop it. Hey, there's something coming down.
where at?
Uh, below you? Never mind. It's giving me friendly read.
Hang on.
Yeah, it's a friendly. It's just the angle he came up at. It looked like a different.
Move after me.
How do I take off without crashing, bro? So where are you at? Are you nearby us?
I. Yeah, he's above.
Guide on me.
He's at 2,000. He's not gonna make it to that airfield, is he?
Need cover.
Wait, that's not him. Wait, I'm on the wrong person. Who the fuck did our bomber? Oh shit, bomber dude. Holy shit! I almost. Dude, I pulled up heavy and almost just hit the bomber dude.
On me.
Yeah, I double checked the map. That's how I knew he was above and behind me. Because if they're in range to be like, if they're within a kilometer where they light up, they'll show up on the map. That's
Yeah.
why I double checked. Cause that's exactly why I did it. Cause I've made that mistake before. Where'd he go? Pulled up, slammed it.
All right, are we gonna make sure this is fighter clear? He's at about 3,000 meters.
The fighter in
You-
front of us is friendly. The one that's turning.
When it's turning, okay.
Yeah,
Do
the
you
one that's
think that
directly in front.
3,000 or 4,000? I'm assuming he'll be at about 3,500 by the time he gets there. Oh shit. Well, okay, hold up. What should we recommend? Base just popped up. Is he gonna bomb the base or is he gonna bomb the airfield?
Or it's too high. He can't. He'll have to go into a dive to try to be accurate.
For the base?
Tell him to go after the airfield anyway. Going after the bomb point is going to be too much hard. Because what's going to happen is if he tries to level bomb over the airfield, his bombs are going to spread out and miss. What I mean is like most of them will go past it because there's going to be drift.
Yeah. All right, and then I
Unless
assume
he's
we're
in a,
just making sure that this air is clear, right?
yep, unless he's in a climb or a steep climb or dive, it's gonna drift too much.
Now, my question for you is: can airfield AA overheat or run out of ammo? Like, not like a
Mm,
permanent ammo run out, but
Not that I
like,
know of. Are you going after those AI?
yeah.
You're getting shot at by the airfield, by the way.
Oh shit!
You can also destroy the AA.
Watch 3 o'clock. Dude, who's he calling on? What the fuck?
Anyways,
Okay.
yeah, the airfield AA for the World War II actually shoots higher than A's.
There we go. That's an enemy. Nice. And I'm stalling. Fuck. I just got speed trapped by, I think that was an AI.
Just keep your nose in a dive. Try to use your rudder.
Yeah,
You're spinning
I'm
to
trying.
the right. Just hold your rudder to the left and keep trying to keep it down.
Yeah, no, I know how to recover from this. I just, yeah. My ailerons are extremely unbalanced, so. Okay, bombs away, bombs away. Is this gonna be nice? Is this gonna be fucking biblical? What kind of bombs does he have?
Don't know. You might have just unlocked it. About to find out here in about seconds. Thanks to the AA being distracted by us, he was able to pull it off.
Yeah,
I'm climbing back up to him because I'm not.
dude,
going
those
down to the
bombs did
deck.
near fucking nothing. What the hell? I'm gonna bring out the B-25. Fuck that.
And the World War II anti-air artillery really does make me nervous. I'm like in control when I'm in a jet fighter usually, but these things they freak me out. They really do.
Yeah, okay, hang on. We're gonna run some maths real quick.
A lot faster.
Well done.
You making it back to the airfield?
I got shot down by AA. I'm running calculations on my bombs real quick. Should I do 4 500-pound bombs or 8 250-pound bombs if I'm going airfield bombing? They come out to 2,000 even, but I don't know. What's the penetration on this? 85 millimeter, 73 millimeter.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy.
Okay, that'll probably be better.
Request target for airstrike. Attack the A point.
All right, I'm gonna go bombing.
Sorry, what were you asking me? You're asking me a question?
Yeah, I got my bomb selected though. We're good.
Thank you.
am going bombing. I'm gonna go for that H1. You good with that?
Hold on.
Attention to the designated grid.
Okay, run it by me again.
I'm taking off from H7 and I'm going to bomb H1, just like
Okay.
our guy did.
He's about to He's about to be back to the airfield. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Should we get him on TeamSpeak, bro?
Attention to the designated
Right.
grid zone.
Yeah.
He wants to.
It's gonna take
It
a
would
minute
help
for
a
him
lot,
to figure
though.
it out. Yeah, it would. How's my microphone quality, by the way? Is it dog shit?
And
Okay.
he speaks pretty good.
Request target for airstrike. If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Attention to the map.
Oh shit, I have front guns? Dude, I could technically dogfight in this thing.
Yeah. So one of the things I used to do in air sim sometimes, because I got really good at using the gunners, is I put the B-25, and this is whenever I was still using a mouse and keyboard and controller. I put the B-25 in like this certain infinite turn, where it was like kind of pulling up and down constantly in like this slight turn, and people kept trying to go after me, and I kept shooting them down because they kept trying to match my energy, and that kept putting them in a vulnerable position. And then I used the front
Nice.
guns and the turrets, like because sometimes they'll pass in front of me.
You know what I feel like Gaijin should add is destructible buildings. I would really love that. Like
They're-
these town. No, I'm talking about like these towns in the enduring confrontations. Like I want to be able to hit that with a couple of bombs and watch the buildings collapse, and then
That's been in the game for a long time.
you can
Unless-
destroy
unless they-
buildings.
Yeah, that's
No, you
always been.
can't.
Yeah, that's been in the game since before tanks were around.
I have never seen. I'm talking about like an enduring confrontation. Like
I'm just talking about in general. That's for both. You can destroy trees with your bombs too.
I mean, you can destroy trees, yeah, but buildings, no.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Unless they changed it in the past few months, you've always been able to do that.
No, I mean I've seen some small buildings in like the ground battles get destroyed. Like certain buildings, you can like call artillery on them.
No, I'm talking about regular map building, not specifically the ground battle.
No,
Yeah.
that's
that way for years.
airfield has destruction, but
No, I'm just saying it's been that way for years. Unless they have it disabled recently, in which case I wouldn't know because I haven't checked.
I don't know.
But
I've
for
been looking
years
at it
and
for the
years-
last few months. Let's see. Is there anything on the map that like trying to think like where I could
It's one of
go to
those
just
things I
blow some
never-
shit up?
I mean, if you look on the map, there's the names of towns. There's Stalingrad, there's Krasnia, all those are towns.
So yeah, I'm gonna follow this road if you want to come and check it out.
I'm coming to land. I got 10 minutes of fuel left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm making sure this guy's okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go land as well, and then I'll take off with y'all. How far out are y'all?
We're coming in. We're on final. We're approaching.
Okay.
Waiting for landing.
God, these bombs are fucking small.
I think he just snapped.
I just did too, but it was because I didn't wait for him to go down. Shit. Yo, what approach are y'all on? I don't see you anywhere.
Enough to panic. See me shooting my guns.
Yeah, I do. Okay.
You know why I'm doing that, right?
No.
The recoil slows you down.
Oh. Isn't that like a thing on some offset jets where like you can have gun yaw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Look how I landed. Look how I landed.
Yeah, I see that.
I tore
Yo,
my
where's
tail
our-
off.
Where's our bomber
Look,
dude?
my nose is up in the sky.
Yeah, I see it. No, it looks like your tail's up in the sky.
He's coming in behind me.
Oh, he's landing? Wait. Oh, there he is. Nice.
Reloading. On me.
I got a minute repair.
He gonna be 25J2?
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
Follow.
Oh, he's got TeamSpeak?
Don't know. I don't know if he answered me. I asked.
He said yeah.
He's got 3 1000s.
3 1000s?
Yep.
You can get that on this plane? Hold up, let me peep that real quick.
He's in the same one you are, yeah.
Yeah. I gotta finish spading it, so I'm gonna be going with 4 500s. Alright, he's gonna go one more time with us and then he's gotta go. Alright.
Thank you.
Where you at, Q?
I'm still sticking out of the ground, see?
You haven't repaired yet?
Yeah, I did an update. See in the chat? You type T
Oh.
and then 4, and you can do 5 for loading and 8 for repairing. It gives you the exact number.
Reloading.
See that? Pretty cool, right?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Since this thing was so badly damaged, it just lumped them together. But yeah, that's why I was shooting my guns. I have so many. There's like few 50 cals on. There's 4 50s and 2 20s. Just need to help slow me down.
Jesus Christ.
The hell
Yeah,
was
you
that?
can't take off. Some dude didn't know how to take off.
Let me get
Alright.
a picture of you guys.
Yep. I'll go back and clip the replay.
Took a screenshot. You could do that too.
Gives a shit if we're actively being shit fucked. Kiss my ass.
I mean, it's true. Incredibly slow. I know my shit. That's why I don't have to make stuff up.
Yeah. His gear's down, and I just told him, and he's still not bringing it up. Is that just a glitch on my side?
No, it was down for me too. No, it was good for him to be in the gunner because he can look check around.
Yeah, but like he's trying to figure out if he's steep or not, which is why I said that. Like once we get to altitude, I'll tell him go back to gunner. Do you ever like to play bomber other than the
Yes.
F-117? Yeah.
That's all I did for a long time. And I still. That's how I unlocked the entire Japanese tree.
Oh shit.
Yeah, about 8 years ago. And this was before you get all the benefits of sim you get now. I unlocked the entire Japanese tree in a week, playing an hour a day, 30 minutes.
Ah shit.
I worked a 12-hour plus job at the time.
Dude, I don't know why he's not rolling. We're off the edge of the battlefield technically.
He rotated.
Excuse me. Attention to the map. Attention to the map.
Yep.
We have captured a zone. Bravo!
Are you still on us?
Hmm? Yeah, so whenever you go above 100, that's known as war emergency power.
Yeah.
Yep. Just in and around. A British guy went ahead.
Yeah, I could hit you right now. That would be really funny.
Yeah, and then you'll have like a $40,000 repair bill.
At this BR? Holy shit.
Don't take it serious.
Attention to the map.
Maybe it's not gonna be that much. That's usually what I see.
Move after me.
Bro, we keep going off the side.
It's fine. As long as you keep adjusting it.
Yeah. Dude, I just hope for somebody to spawn on this airfield. Hang on, I'm gonna tell him aim
But
for
yeah,
the runway.
whenever um whenever I did the Japanese tech tree, I started with the 1.0 bomber
Yeah.
in Japan and worked my way up from there.
Okay. Nice.
Yep. And I only played for about 30 minutes or an hour a day, and I don't think I played on certain days on the weekend in Sim, and I got the entire one. I did stealth bombing and stuff.
Oh hell yeah.
I did something similar with Germany, but I didn't start at 1.0. I started with the DO 217K, or the M, where you can
Okay.
get like 3 or 4. You could carry 4 1,000 kilogram bombs, which is a 2,000 pound bomb equivalent of damage. You know.
He
And
says
I would
he's
do
bugging
attack
out.
runs. I would do attack runs on the airfield.
Oh shit.
What happened?
He's in a flat spin.
Yeah, see, I told him that autopilot thing would cause him trouble, didn't I?
I mean, I'm using autopilot, but
Whenever you switch to the gunner,
yeah, when I switch to gunner and bomber,
are you in the gunner right now?
I'm in the gunner right now.
Okay. Well, anyways, I
What?
told him he's going to need to change it because it's going to eventually cause problems.
What kind of problems does it cause?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's what caused him the flat spin. He yanked up and he lost airflow.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's gonna cause, but that'll cause issues even, like, I don't know. I'm gently pulling up on it, and I really do most of my piloting when I'm not in it.
Well, if you have it turned on, it won't let you control the plane at all.
No, yeah, it's letting me control the plane. It auto
means you-
levels.
that means you
I have
have it
auto
off.
level on. So I have it set to automatically level, but like I can make adjustments if I need to. Do you think I'm high enough?
There is no option for auto level. Only an option for autopilot.
Bomber view. Do you think I'm high enough to avoid their AA?
No, they'll definitely shoot at you. It'll just be slightly harder for them. You could bob up and down, swerve a little bit to the left and to the right. But no, they could definitely shoot. 5,000 is where you want to be.
Well, I can't exactly get to 5,000 from here, can I?
Nope, then don't worry about it. Just go to 5 degrees and make sure you're not descending and use your speed. Because if you're not able to get high enough, you're going to need that speed because you're going to be rolling, like you're going to roll your wings to the left and then you'll roll them to the right, yaw a little bit, and then you're going to want to adjust your altitude slightly up and need
Yeah.
some speed. Up. The airfield's flashing.
Yeah, I see that.
Alright, they're shooting.
Yep.
Bombs out.
Bombs away.
Returning to the base.
Bro, that base bomb literally did nothing.
Yeah, I think they changed it to where you have to aim for the facilities. Credit damage. That's
Yeah.
friendly.
What?
You and I basically said the same
Yeah.
thing.
Well, because
And
it's true. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to G5, and I'm gonna try to dogfight with this thing.
you can do it. I did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked.
Oh shit! I forgot to drop my bombs.
Ah. Dude, you do more damage than I do.
I didn't even drop any.
Whoa,
this
who the
time.
fuck is shooting over there?
I dropped
Yo.
them last time.
Guide on me.
Anyways, I think they changed. I forgot that people bitched it to where it got changed. The one climbing is an enemy. Yes, that's an enemy in front of you. Diving
Okay,
out.
cool. Shit, I'm trying to roll like it's a fighter. Holy fuck. Ah. Whoa, where'd he go? I lost him.
He's off. He leveled out. He saw the guy crash, so he leveled out.
Oh.
I'm following him.
Good. Follow him. I've got
It's
another hole in my
Japanese.
left wing. Ah.
Probably just get out. But I'm gonna.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
You know what the benefit of having bombs strapped to the bottom of my plane are? I can get up. I can get up a lot of speed more quickly in a dive because I have more weight.
Hell yeah.
That's
In a little
that's-
bit, I'm gonna have to get some food.
You see, even though the engines are more powerful in the American B-51, though its real beauty shines in the dive because it's big and heavy. It's a lot more speed.
Oh yeah. Oh, we've got our AA going off. It's going off towards the map border. You good?
I'm in a dogfight.
Oh, you need help?
No, I kind of under control, but I wouldn't mind it.
All right,
So
I'm about 2 grid squares away, but I can try. Or I actually, sorry, dude.
He-
I'm gonna go cap.
to be honest with you, he has the advantage, so a little help wouldn't.
All right. Update me again.
Somebody cover me.
He keeps trying to do
sure.
passes on me, and I keep doing last second jukes by popping flaps. And
All right, I'm coming over there.
but
I'm gonna try to get over there.
He's got the energy advantage. That's not
Okay.
good. But because I'm in a Hellcat, I am able to.
I don't even have Viz on y'all right now.
He's vertical.
He's vertical.
Yep.
Has he landed anything on you?
No.
All right. I'm gonna go cap because you're way out there. By the time that I get over there, one of y'all's gonna be dead.
I've been pulling some tricks on him.
All right.
I keep ending up on his tail, but but he's using his energy. I'm gonna start heading back. Trying to.
Oh, dude, it was so fucking good when they switched the timeout to just half a second or whatever for chat.
Well, I got a maneuver kill. I forced him to crash,
Yeah.
but I got set on
And
fire, and his friend came by and shot me.
Nah.
Double teamed. Yep. Time to bring out the P-38, I guess. Or I could bring out the X. Yeah, I'll do. The Black Widow in American Tree, the heavy fighter bomber.
Yeah.
It also has radar.
Oh shit.
It doesn't have IFF, but it does have radar. And yes, that's historical for both planes. Those planes were actually in day and night mission. You like how that guy was complaining, and I said, "You're in a P-38 being shot down." I said the P-38 should be able to not be caught up to that.
Shit. Dude, fucking third party. Damn it.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Just
Well,
for that
thankfully-
SAS mode would be really nice.
Thankfully, the fire went out quickly on my plane. I cut the engine off,
Yeah.
went to a dive, but since I didn't have a whole lot of fuel left in that gas tank that was on fire, it immediately went out. Also, there's self-sealing tank. There's a chance that helping.
He's so close to my friendly. I don't know if I can get a shot off on him without it being TK. Where the hell did he go? What the fuck?
You might be better off diving away and getting a lot of speed just in case he comes up behind you.
We are way close to the ground and he's on my 6.
Update me.
Okay.
Coming in.
Cover me.
Coming. Are you smoking?
Maybe a little bit. I've got a guy right behind me though. I'm pulling up here. I've got smoke. I've got smoke.
Your 6 looks clear to me.
Yeah, it's definitely not clear. I just hit the ground.
Oh, you weren't smoking.
I said I got white smoke.
Well, you said the guy was on your 6.
He definitely
I
was.
I saw you. You that was you that merged with that guy in the front.
No.
There was.
Dude, I
Yeah,
was
okay.
evading. I just hit the ground.
I know, but I saw you before that happened, and nobody was chasing you. I thought you were the other guy coming towards me with smoke. He had nobody chasing him, but you merged into a head-on with another plane, and then he started chasing you. And
Hang on 1 second.
I thought you were someone else.
Follow me.
That's why I got confused.
Guide on me.
All right, I'm back.
I shot down the guy that shot you down,
Okay.
but now someone else is chasing me.
All right, I'm en route.
Okay.
You are
I'm
on the
in
cap, right?
I'm in an XP50. I am in the cap. I'm heading north, but I'm slowly circling back down toward.
The enemy has captured a zone.
Isn't XP, isn't that experimental? Or is that the Z?
XP, yeah. Y can also be experimental too.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
I'm not a 55. I'm just. There's a
People
big
get mixed up.
difference. Yeah, the XP55 is the push prop like the Shinden. Speaking of the
Oh.
Shinden in Japan, I recommend it. It's a damn good. The Japanese 30 millimeters are some of the best in the game. They fire as fast as 50 cals, and they hit hard like the German sledgehammer.
Jesus. Hey, people in my fucking house won't shut the fuck up right outside my room. I can't tell them to shut the fuck up. As soon as I do that, my dad's gonna pick a fight with me again. They let the dogs bark for fucking 3.5 hours straight this morning. I couldn't get any fucking sleep.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Why are you moaning? Are you jerking off?
No, I'm dealing with some shit.
Oh. It'd be better if you were jerking off.
I was trying to acknowledge you speaking, but I'm dealing with 3 planes at the same time. They were chasing another
Jesus
guy.
Christ, give me an update.
They were chasing another guy, and I pulled out in front of them so they stopped chasing him, and I'm dodging all of their gunfire.
Alright.
And yeah, that I was kind of clinching a little.
You still need help? I think I
Uh,
see you.
A Spitfire hopped in to help, but yes, there's like 3 other enemies around. But yeah. They're not chasing me specifically, but they will be. Oh shit. Spitfire guy's being.
Oh shit. Just watch that happen.
Well, the good thing about dealing with Russian planes is you just gotta know that they don't have a particular strength.
Fuck! God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna go get some food. Fuck this.
Russian planes do not typically have a particular strength, especially in World War II. So you can, whatever strength you have, you can play against it, and you can beat.
Yeah, I got you. Listen, I whipped around too fast trying to
Okay,
look
so
at like what he was. I'm out of silver, so I'm gonna wait for these match results to come in. I'm gonna go get some food, use the bathroom, watch some
you,
YouTube.
well, just so you know, so that you'll know for future reference. Like,
Yeah.
take a mental picture of how close you were. You were double the distance you needed to be to actually recognize.
No, I know. I was just trying to figure out if he was Russian or German.
Oh, yeah, he's Russian.
That was it. I wanted to see what kind of plane it was. Anyway, I'll be
Yeah, I'm just in the
back.
habit of doing gentle stuff. I'm streaming it if you
Sorry.
want to see.
I did.
I'm streaming it if you want to see.
When those match results come. Oh, okay.
I got
I'll be
him.
right back.
Oh shit, he was Italian.
User in your channel timed out.
Maybe he's changed.
User entered your channel.
Hello. the idea of what I'm doing here is I'm trying to slow them down. You know what? I think I'm gonna do some. Probably give me.
The enemy has captured a zone.
Yeah, about. Oh, I forgot to do the flaps properly.